But anyway, Tabasco.
Tabasco.
I like
whiskey.
Tabasco in the sense where like I can take a bottle of Tabasco and put like 3 drops on some eggs.
It's like that, but it's got some extra heat.
But like, if Tabasco is a main ingredient, and when you're saying Tabasco whiskey, that sounds like there's 2 ingredients there. Those ingredients consist of whiskey and Tabasco. If Tabasco is a 50% ingredient, I'm not.
It's not a
50%.
No, it still looks like whiskey.
Tabasco.
The
whiskey.
bottle alone makes you go, nah.
Dude, it's good. It's smooth, bro. Promise.
I will try. I'll be open to try it.
Bet.
Sure.
Bet.
Tabasco whiskey, bring it on. All right.
Okay, well, just after. Ugh. Hello, everybody.
Definitely not trying that.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, we're gonna try our best not to talk over each other. We got a full room in the house tonight. We even got champagne and orange juice because we're fancy boys and we like mimosas. Yeah. To my rightest of rights, Mr. Kurt Lunsford. Past him is Mr. Jeremy Mikell.
Hello.
Tommy Robinson.
That's for
dude.
you.
This
He
is
sat
for
out a
me.
beer for everybody.
Stan Leszewski. Damn it.
Leszewski.
I fucked it up again. Leszewski. And Spencer
Vinson.
I always forget. I always want to say venison.
That's
like-
what they used to call me in football.
Okay.
They call me deer meat.
Deer meat. Oh, that's
bad.
bad. Those are terrible people. Deer meat. But anyway, we're here today to talk about, we're all together. Almost everyone from every band and everything is here. We're going to talk about the Save the Stage show at Vino's this Friday, the 25th of January, or as the Spanish say, January. That was good.
I don't think that's accurate. I'm dying. Oh my god.
Well, my friend Jose, that's how he says it. Whatever. Whoa!
Popping the bubbly.
I really need one of those.
I did not expect it to go pop, but I think that's the first one in my life I've ever opened.
Really?
I think so, yeah. If anyone was at Brigade Fest and Jungle Juice cracked open a champagne bottle on stage, so I was supposed to do it, but then I was like looking at the bottle of champagne like it's a Rubik's Cube, and I'm like, how the fuck? And then some guy in the crowd was like, I got it for you, man, and he took it out of my hand and popped it open. That's the first time, so.
Wow. Congratulations.
Pop, indeed, yeah.
What'd you make it to 27 and
29.
29? Oh.
You feel it in your back at that age.
Shit. My spine tingled when you said it. Oh. I remember that age. Damn. So, who wants to start? I feel like we got a lot to go over. Y'all want to start with the concerns so we can just get that out of the way?
Okay, so we're doing a benefit show for Vino's, one of the most important venues in Arkansas.
In Arkansas.
Yeah, you could say the most important. It's a venue that doesn't have any exclusionary bullshit. You could be a power violence band, a emo screamo band, a
Country band.
rap
artist.
a rap artist, a DJ, a noise, harsh noise,
My hands to work.
whatever. And you can probably get a show at Vino's without jumping through too many hoops, or be a small band and not be able to pull too much money. And Vino's is probably your only legitimate venue spot. That's all ages that's going to be able to do that. So if you've been to Vino's recently, a lot of you listening probably have. That place has become... So we're on the podcast. We're not on like Facebook Live, so I won't sugarcoat it. But the place has kind of become a shithole recently. I mean, like the stage is totally fucked up.
It's fucked up.
I mean, there's sound issues and little issues here, little issues there, issues with, I mean, I think there's whatever. There's a lot of issues that need to be addressed, and most businesses of equivalent stature would address that, but for some reason they continue to not be addressed. Legitimately, all the wonderful folks that work there have been given the clearance to make improvements,
On their own. Right.
but they haven't been given any funds or anything to do so. So Vino's is one of the few places that we can rely on to do what we love to do. It needs a lot of TLC, and that may be the responsibility of one sole person. That sole person isn't doing it. But for the sake of our music community and our music scene, we, as a group of individuals, have decided to step up and fill that void. Friday,
Friday.
January 25th, we've got
Color design.
Color Design. I've had 3 beers in like 5 minutes. we got Color Design. We got Go for Gold. We got My Hands to War, and we got Terminal Nation. These are 4 eclectic bands that that have a unique sound all to their own. Each band is bringing something a little bit different to the table. Is bringing a group of people to the table that other bands aren't. Everyone's kind of bringing in their own crowd, so it should be pretty cool. Eclectic, fun night.
It's like 4 headlining bands.
Yeah, for sure,
Like
for sure.
They should all be on their own show, but they're
4
not.
Little Rock powerhouses,
Right.
if you will. And we're trying to, we just are trying to step up and fix Vino's to bring it back to its former glory. I've been going to Vino's for 15-ish years, give or take. I know Corey's been going considerably longer than I have, and thinking that he was fighting me well before I was going to shows.
I really
there.
thought that.
I know almost everybody at this table: Kurt, Tommy, Jeremy, Spencer. You guys have been going to Vino's for years. I've had some of the most, I guess, important musical memories take place in that building in my life. I think a lot of people probably share that sentiment, and I want a lot of people to continue to share that sentiment. So we want this place to last. It's got 1 foot in the grave right now. So we want to pull that out and have that place standing for years or generations to come. It's the original stage that's been there from day one, which is fucking insane. 30
It's
plus
fucking
years.
well, especially I inspected the stage, and the way it was built technically was
It's
up to
half-assed.
Well, it was up to code back then, I guess, but not really that
87
great.
or
Yeah.
86, yeah.
It's fucked up, man. It's a single layer of now. See, I have to state that the physics behind the wood is different because back then that wood was tougher than the wood that is made today. Like, in fact, the wood we'll be putting on it isn't as strong as the wood that we're taking off of it, but the wood that's on it is completely fucked now. So basically, it's got 24-inch centers with a single half-inch piece of plywood. The fact that it lasted this long is truly amazing.
Sure. Especially
Wood now would not it would, but it's different bracing now.
Yeah. We're gonna re-brace the thing. We're gonna. It's gonna be completely overhauled. We're gonna move the fucking the secondary front stage input snake because it's right where the fuck you stand. It's right where the singer stands. It's like, what the fuck? Whose idea was this? But we're gonna do a bigger staircase in the front. That's gonna be cool. There's a lot of details. I've got carpet that was done. Oh yeah, buddy. I got carpet that was donated, and I've got to recarpet it. I've got a carpet guy coming to lay the carpet. He's going to do that for free, for pro bono, because he's a friend of mine.
Word.
Yeah, we're bypassing a lot of. We're making things considerably cheaper than what they should be.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. I filled the whole glass with orange juice.
He poured a whole
Okay, well then pour half in there and then give it to me. We're doing for those of you not watching in this room. We're pouring mimosas right now.
Hell yeah.
So we got champagne and.
Shag bag.
That was a really stupid fucking mistake.
Your face though, you were like, it must. Oh,
What do I do?
what?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. But yeah, man. So as it stands, it is incredibly in bad shape, and I want to toss out a few other things that, there is going to be the money is going to get spread around, but there also in the recent years, a lot of people have actually taken notice of this. There's the place has sprung leaks. The walls rain when it rains outside.
Yep.
So although I did inspect the outside of the stage, and I pulled back some of the carpet, and I was able to see what it was made of and look around and peek. Like I had a flashlight and a measuring tape and all those things, and I was able to look around. But there's still the fact that, generally speaking, when you're dealing with construction, when you're pulling a floor up, you don't know what you're going to get underneath. It's undetermined. So some things, like we could sit here and talk all day, like, oh, it's going to be this easy. We're just going to put joists at 16s and we're going to dual layer it going both directions, blah, 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 blah. But it's not that easy. It's not that cut and dry. It's going to need more center bracing. I know we had the idea to make where the gear sits more structurally sound, like beef it up. That way, the years and years and years and years of, a fucking Ampeg bass amp just itself weighs 110 pounds. Yeah. And when you got 5 of them on one side of the stage, plus cabinets, plus drum sets, plus.
And I don't know about you, but when you're carrying one of those Ampegs, if let's say it doesn't have wheels on it, and you carry it upstairs, you're not gently setting it down.
No.
Yo, fuck this stage. I'm throwing it down as hard as I can.
Yeah, every time.
And then the big burly men that have to move them, because when you backline, you generally pull your shit to the front of your kick drum. So every band that isn't fucking first is pulling the gear forward now, and they're just walking it. Boom, boom, boom. Right. It's just slamming on the floor. So dude, honestly, the fact that there's not a hole in this thing is actually very surprising. Kind of like that bridge they tried to blow up and failed miserably. Remember that?
That was beautiful.
That was so beautiful.
That was so beautiful.
Boom. Nope, not today. So let's get into
where the money's going. I think that was where we started. The elephant in the room where everyone's like,
let's just get that shit done.
I think maybe there was one hater who reached out to me and was like very concerned that 4 bands who can have a fairly decent pull in Little Rock are not taking any money. That just really irked his fucking whatever.
He couldn't believe that somebody was going to do it for free.
Yeah. So we're anyone that's concerned out there, like, oh, where's this money going? Like, we want complete transparency and complete accountability here. I think we're going to do the best we can to keep tabs and receipts where we can.
Yes.
We have laborers, professionals that are going to rebuild the stage, and as Corey mentioned, the carpeting, whatever that needs to be done. A lot of that is the labor aspect is being donated.
Yes.
So that's cutting the cost down tremendously, because if honestly the labor of building the stage would cost more than the fucking materials.
Oh, 100%, always.
Yeah, way more.
Generally, with that kind of stuff, you take the cost of the labor or the cost of material and double it. That's your labor amount.
So we're able to do several $1,000s worth of repairs at a fraction of the cost, because we have wonderful folks who've seen the shape of the venues in, and also understand what the value of our music scene and the value that Vino's is to our music scene. So this benefit show is a benefit show. I mean, on paper, it's a benefit show for Vino's, but it's a benefit show for our music community.
Yes.
We're not taking a stack of cash from the door at the end of the night and handing it over to some fucking asshole that owns the building or anything like that. If anyone's concerned, that's definitely not the case. And we would not, these 4 bands would not be playing a show for free to give the money to somebody who's an asshole. So fuck that. But the money's not, that dude will not be seeing a cent of it. I know there was some concerns about that. Fuck him. He can eat shit. The money's going to the stage, to all the repairs, and there's countless repairs. Like, we're going to be able to fix a lot of it, but there's still stuff that's going to need to be done. But we're hoping to.
And I think this already has lit a fire, because apparently they've already started hitting up the back room. My friend was there today. They have a marquee back there. There's an actual marquee up in Vino's.
What is a marquee?
It's the big white thing with all the letters that say who's playing.
In the back?
Yeah.
Inside or outside?
Right. You can see it. You can see it if you're eating, like when you walk in.
Yeah, when you walk in, you can
that
see it.
wall right there. Yeah, and it's got the.
They need it outside. They need it outside.
But you can see it from outside.
We need
through the glass.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's cool, man. Hey,
that's sick.
An upgrade's
anybody
man.
a lot of people eat there and don't even worry about a band.
Okay, if they have a marquee on the outside and then my band name is on the marquee.
Your band name's on there right now.
Is that a bucket list thing?
They've already got.
No, I don't think that's a bucket list thing. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I don't think I've ever had a band on a marquee.
Our show's already on there. My buddy sent it to me today. He was there eating lunch and sent me a picture of it. Of course, he put
at some point.
Yeah, me too.
I'll show it to you.
Had put
I'll show you
on there. Fuck these.
Yeah. I'll show. No, but another thing I do want to say, like, yes, no money is going to that man, but the group of individuals, the way a venue works is people pay at the door, and the people working in the back are working for that door money. So the people who have jobs inside there, that's how they make their living, they're still getting paid. So some of that money is going to pay for the sound guy, which will probably be Brian, because the other sound guy plays in the first band.
Sure.
So I don't think he's going to be running sound.
And like the bands are playing for free. It's a labor of love for us, so we know that this is a day that we can, not. And
what's one night? What's one night and then a day later on to be determined on when we're going to do the work? If y'all want to come out, y'all don't have to.
Sure. But we're not trying to. We're not trying to. The term, I guess, would be we're not trying to stiff anybody that's working there. So, I mean, the venue will still pay out its employees. I don't want anybody like a sound guy or a door guy.
If they feel the need to forfeit the cash, great.
I mean, yeah, that's cool, but we're not bending anyone's arm, and I really would prefer somebody to not be working for free. That's bullshit.
Me too.
So, I mean, the venue's going to get, the money's going to be appropriated in the right way for the people working there, and then the remaining money, which we're hoping to get a substantial amount if you guys will come out and support this shit, should be able to fix quite a bit of shit.
Anything past the stage, I talked to, is it Trey back there? Yeah. Talked to Trey, and we were talking, man, there's, so stage left, which would be, if you're looking at the stage, would be on the right. It has like 9 fucking outlets. Plenty. There's so fucking many on the right hand of the left side of the stage. But on the right side, there's a outlet, one, singular.
That's
and
always
every
annoyed me.
guitar player, and then the drummer has one behind him. So now you can't add to the existing without pulling permits, but what we can do is if there's existing money, we're going to go down to probably MP Productions or Sound Logic or something like that, and we're going to buy drops, which are like you plug it into the outlet, and then that drop can run across the floor, and we'll get little, it's like a cable track that you put the cable in so people can step on it without damaging it, so we can have multiple drops on the back and right sides of the stage. That's one of the issues that it's going to be addressed with extra money. Somebody had mentioned something about somebody had a great deal on some monitors, because we all know the monitors there are fucking
Shitty.
Shitty.
Like a just, I don't even.
Not very good.
Yeah.
Not up to par,
No.
as one might put it.
I don't even use monitors, and those monitors are shit. Just turn them the fuck off, man. I'm better off without them. I don't want to hear crackle and hissing, and hopefully, if it goes really well with the raffle that we just announced on the live stream, man, maybe some better power amps, maybe some speaker replacements in the PA, because a lot of those are blown up.
A lot of room for improvement in those areas.
So many things. Now, they don't even have to buy new enclosures, just upgrade the speakers.
Yeah. I think that's one of the goals that Brian was telling me. He's like, if he was able to get some of them replaced, stream of income. Well, some stream of income to make improvements.
Right.
He was like, we really need to fix that up or whatever. So I know there's been some larger touring bands and maybe even some larger local bands of legendary stature that have played there and been like, this sound fucking sucks, man. Yeah, this is embarrassing to play through. This place is become a shithole. And like went to their practice space and pulled their own speakers and brought them up there.
Yeah.
I'm sure some people were at that particular show, and it was it's just kind of embarrassing to see it, like a venue of legendary status just kind of
and a band brings their practice PA and it's better.
Right, right, exactly, and that shouldn't happen.
No.
What
were some of the other ones, Kurt?
One major one I got from a few different people was just basically the question of like, why can't Vino, like why isn't Vino's doing it themselves, or like why can't they pay for it? Like why is there a show around, raising this money for the stage and just all these other upgrades that realistically, if they're a working venue, they should be taking care of themselves.
Right.
So,
I think more than.
I think the green light is given by one person. That person, while they have given the green light, they also hold the funds there. So if you could ask any person that works at Vino's that's passionate about working at Vino's, anyone that works the back room, Trey, your bartenders,
CT.
your sound guys, CT, they love that place. They love Vino's. There's not a lot of they don't have a lot of freedom as far as investing. They're not going to be investing their own pocket. I'm not. If you're working at Vino's, there's no way in hell I would expect anybody working there to invest money out of their own fucking pocket to fix that place up. It should be, honestly, just the elephant in the room is that all this should be fixed by one particular individual, and that individual's not doing it. But it's at the cost of our music scene. It's, the shit is fucked up.
I feel
it's
like,
not being addressed.
Right. But I feel like, yes. I think we can all agree that, Vino's should clearly, it's their business. You fix your shit when your business breaks. But the one thing we do have is a window of opportunity. And when the window of opportunity opens itself up to you and you see fit to take action to seize the moment, you just do it.
Right,
Yeah,
right. You can't
like,
stand idly by.
Right,
Like, it's
because
been messed up for a while, and I'm like, damn, it would be cool if somebody fixed this
Yes.
stage. Or it would be cool, like, these cables are just garbage. And, like,
yeah. It'd be great if the channels worked and we didn't have to mic only half the shit. Like,
right. I mean, the Vino's, I think, if any of you were on the event page for the show, Haley, if you saw her comment earlier in the week or something, like maybe last week, by the time you're hearing this, but she mentioned that Vino's has always been a venue that's for the people, ran by the people. You know, there might be somebody who owns Vino's, and you can ask them, "Hey, what's your favorite show from the last year?" And they couldn't tell you what that show is, or they couldn't tell you this or that, or what color. Hey, what the paint? What color paint is on the walls? I don't know. I haven't been there in in a while. But that place has always been ran by very motivated and passionate individuals. I mean, there might be one particular name on a sheet of paper as far as ownership is concerned, but that back room has been ran by passionate individuals who love Little Rock, who love the music scene, and who want things to be better. It's been like that for years. It will continue to be like that. It's like that now. And we just all decided to band together and say, hey, if shit is not going the way you want it to go,
fix it.
Yeah, fix it.
And if we got the chance, this is our golden opportunity.
Right. We got the clearance to do what we need to do.
And if we lose that place, dude, we're done. It's done.
Oh yeah, it's game
There's
over.
a few houses and a few other venues, but man, getting just any band into a venue is not. It's fucking hard, man.
Yeah, if I get an email from an agent or something about a show, and Vino's is gone and off the table, I'm going to say, hey, we have nothing.
Right.
I mean, I'm not going to hit up any other venue
Right.
in Little Rock and then put myself in a bind as far as now I have to set the expectation of a show that's going to make a lot of money or a show that's going to pull this crowd to buy at the bar or whatever. Vino's will probably accommodate better than any other venue in the state of
100%,
Arkansas.
yes.
I mean, straight up. I've booked shows there in the last 6 months that have had 13 people pay, and it's been embarrassing, but fuck, no other venue is going to. I'm going to get my ass kicked if I do that at another venue.
Yeah, you'll do it once, and then they'll never ask you again.
Exactly.
So it's more of a why can't they do it? It's like, well, here's the deal. They just won't. That's the honest answer. And the honest reply is, well, then we'll fucking do it. And we're fucking doing it.
Right.
And the response has been absolutely fucking mind-boggling. It really has. All the fucking, what is the event page up to? Over 400 interested in going. Right.
It's 400 plus. I think people click going is like 206.
206,
Today, something
okay.
like crazy like that.
If you clicked interested, you a fake.
We have pre-sold. I think we've pre-sold almost the entire 100 tickets.
Yeah, I sold all mine.
We're just a few days away from this thing, and I have no doubt that it's going to be a complete sellout. Like I feel like we're going to put people from front to back. This is going to be like the old days. Fucking story of the year, people watching from the parking lot.
Yeah, sure.
So the easiest answer is the honest answer, and they're not, so we are. If it was any other way, then it would already been done years ago, and it's to the fucking crux of if it doesn't happen soon, it's just going to go away. So let's just.
And it's been
broke
almost
longer than I can remember.
Yeah, and that's almost happened before, where the back room wasn't facilitating itself.
Dude, they didn't do shows,
and it
for
did
like
go
3
away,
years or
and it
some
did go
shit.
away, and it was
Yeah,
bad.
sucked.
It was shitty.
It was like I thought it was like 3, maybe almost going on 4.
It was
but
wild.
Finally,
Little Rock was the Wild Wild West for a little bit. We were booking
Dude,
random
it was
shows
bad.
in fucking garages and shit.
Oh yeah, dude. Outdoors,
At
metal
the
shows
Kendall
outdoors.
Park.
Yeah. So what was I feel like we've answered that question. That seems fair.
We've addressed it. I think there was just an elephant in the room. Some people were concerned, and it's a legitimate concern to have. But
It is.
Shit wasn't getting done, and we just were like, well, I mean, it wasn't getting done, and it wasn't going to be done.
And
so we just kind of, as a team effort, we were like, yo, let's just
been a
make this
massive
happen.
team effort. The amount of people involved in this has become wow.
Right. This is kind of like in the 80s with CBGB. There was like it was run down and put in like it was a shithole, and it's like
Even when it
was owned by like some wealthy dude who did not give a fuck, and it was ran.
Yeah.
There might have been a name on the title of the building or whatever
Right.
the term is, but like it wasn't. It was ran by a group
Right.
of individuals
Right.
who actually gave a fuck. And
Healy was his name, do you believe? The guy that owned that place.
I don't know.
But even when it was shut down to try to save it again, like super huge bands came and played for free. I think Korn played there, dude. Could you imagine that shit? In a fucking tiny ass little
sick,
Vinos, bro. Be amazing. But so was there any other questions? Did anything come through on the live chat?
I want to say yes, but unfortunately the answer is no.
Okay.
I mean, it got quite a few shares and interactions and things like that, but I feel like the majority of the people, I mean, we did it in the event page. The majority of those people are supportive and
Right.
Yeah.
they want to see this happen anyway. So.
I think everyone does. I mean, I think everyone wants to see it, but it's a
Yeah.
legitimate concern. It's like, yo, you guys are saying it's a benefit show,
Yeah.
but and like I get it, and so and I mean, if we're putting on a benefit show, if we're doing any sort of benefit, I mean, we've done benefit shirts before. My band has, and I always want to keep like some sort of accountability, like,
Right.
hey, here's the receipt at the end of
Yes.
the day or whatever. So.
And none of us are dishonest people. Like I know not everyone.
Yo, we're like forfeiting our payment.
Right,
like
man.
our hearts are not in the wrong place.
like
so.
yeah, like I understand not everybody knows who we are, and from an outside perspective, it's like, well, why would anybody do that? Well, it's like, well, because this is our fucking second home. I've been playing at Vino's. Most of you guys were probably like 7 fucking years old or something. So I know Spencer for sure.
Yeah, I'm the youngest in this room. I'm 23.
Oh,
a
yeah.
week ago.
Yeah. So you were actually
23 was a good time
You
for
were
me, man.
3 then.
Yeah.
23 was good.
Yeah. 3 years.
23 was a good year for me. So did we go into the raffle? Should we go into the raffle? I think it would be cool, like if we ran around the table and maybe somebody talked about a memory or a show that was like, yo, this was a good fucking show or something at Vino's. We could talk Vino's.
Okay.
A little bit
You
or
want to do a
something like that,
memory
I
and then
don't
the raffle? To
know.
wrap
Yeah,
it up?
we can
Sounds
talk
perfect.
raffle, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to talk to? Let's do the
I don't want
memories
to put
thing.
everyone on the spot. Maybe we need to do the raffle first.
on your feet. On your feet.
Because I don't fucking. I mean, I have a million.
I know
but-
mine. Oh man, I'll never
Okay,
forget.
Okay.
And maybe one of you guys.
Well,
was
let's
there.
start with you. Memory. Vinos. Go.
Bro, whenever those 2 tours got put together, Job for a Cowboy, Despised Icon, who else was it? The Faceless.
The Faceless.
Was it Tony Danza Tap Dance?
They didn't play that show, no.
Okay. That was a different one.
That was all my dude.
Oh, no.
That
Hey,
was
good
me.
job, sir.
That was me.
No.
No, okay, so
Which
and
one,
then
the
Bring
job-
Me the
the
Horizon.
stringing
And then
those-
Bring Me the
Bring Me the
Horizon.
Horizon, yeah.
So Bring Me the Horizon had a, and this was in this was peak level Bring Me the Horizon in 2007, maybe 2008.
Aren't they selling out fucking like 5,000?
Yeah, they're like an arena band now. But Bring Me the Horizon was like it was their first U.S. tour,
Right.
and they
yeah,
had
that was the first time.
They were playing in
Despised Icon, too.
Despised Icon play that.
First
show.
time playing America. Like, coming, like.
Bring Me
that
the
tour.
Horizon?
No, Despised
Oh,
Icon.
Oh,
'cause-
okay.
Yeah,
I don't know
good.
shit
They're
about
from
that.
Canada.
Okay.
So.
Bring Me the Horizon had a tour date in Atlanta or some shit, and then in like St. Louis. But there was a off date in between those, and that off date happened to be the same date as the Job for a Cowboy show. And so I hit up Haley, and I was like, "Yo, put these shows together." And she was like, "I don't think it'll bring any more people because they're the same genre of bands." And I was like, "No,
That shit.
put these shows together." And
No one
she
else
was
got
like,
that experience. Now that I know, no one got that experience. You know?
Yeah, no, but that was a fucking incredible show. Yo, that was 11 years ago, 12 years ago?
Dude.
That was crazy. 11?
Yeah.
You're still talking about it. So, I mean, I don't...
Yeah, I'm still talking about that same show. Yeah.
Exactly. So, like, it had an impact. Like, nobody else had that experience of Job for Cowboy and Bring Me the Horizon on the same show.
Dude, I was there for Despised Icon and Job for a Cowboy, so I was just like, what the fuck is
But
happening?
yeah.
And then that was my introduction to the Faceless, and I was like, what the fuck? So it was just like,
It was crazy. Yeah,
Dude.
it was wild. The line was out the door, down the
I
street.
want to say, like, dude, I was 16. Yeah, so that
Okay.
was 2006, dude.
6? Okay.
Yeah.
It could be right.
It was 16 or 17, and that was only my second metal show I've ever been in.
Yeah, it was a
My
good
first
It
one
cool.
was fucking 3 Inches of Blood. What was it? 3 Inches of Blood, fucking Lamb of God,
At the
and Hate Breed.
Metroplex.
Hate Breed, first metal show ever. And then that second one was that shit, and I was just like, sold.
I'm reborn.
That's a good show. I think that was definitely way over capacity. Like you couldn't fucking move in there after like
Dude,
two
no,
minutes.
it was
You
amazing.
couldn't fucking move.
I don't know how I got to the front, but I did at one point. Holy shit.
See, I have too many memorable shows, man. Because I used to go.
Well, I got more than that, but
Well, I used to go when the thing was you just went. You didn't know who the
Yeah,
fuck
for
was
sure,
playing?
for sure, for sure,
That was
for sure.
around there too.
Where you would go to vinosbrewpub.com and then click
Right.
like live.
Not
the little
me.
Guitar logo.
.com didn't fucking exist yet.
Well,
We get it. You're old.
Yeah, well, I went there and I think it was like a fucking Tuesday. I know it was in the middle of the week. Went with some buddies of mine and this band. I don't know if y'all remember them, but they're called Travail. They were like, I don't know, man, because that Christian hardcore was coming up. Like that's when it was like starting. You know, Under Oath was still playing death metal, and yes, this is a long time
that
ago.
first album was
Yeah, hard as fuck.
I
So
listened
fast.
to that the other day. Somebody was talking about it. And it's just like, yo, it's just straight up death metal. Man, I was like,
It is.
yo, it's
yeah.
it was sick.
Blast beats and everything. But I just remember seeing bands like that all the time. So I have like different kinds of memories where it's like you're seeing this. It was all for the first time. The fucking internet didn't exist. You show up, you watch this band, and you're like, holy fuck! It was the first band I'd seen since Korn that used 7 strings. And they weren't just standing there like they were. I was first time I ever saw somebody throw it around their fucking body. That swing the guitar around,
yeah.
and they were doing it all the time. They were wild, man. Great fucking band. If y'all are listening, look up fucking Travail. Dope
The
as
name sounds
fuck.
familiar.
That's what I'm saying. I want to say I've heard of that.
The Guitar Center, I'll tell you, the Guitar Center was almost open. I remember going to Guitar Center not long after that show, so that's when it was, whenever that was. But then also that, like we said, that Story of the Year show. Holy fuck,
Dude.
that was insane.
Right, because their next show they played a fucking
Arena. Yes.
17,000 cap arena with Linkin Park.
My God, that one and Beloved. I remember watching Beloved's last show on their last tour at
Vino's.
Vino's,
Okay.
and it was
Wow.
sick as fuck. There was so many fucking people in that room, and they have that. They have like that. It's what do they call like a battle cry?
Sure.
When everybody chants a thing,
yeah.
they had
Okay.
that part and that in the song, and I just remember that place exploding.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And of course, my own memories of playing there. I've played a few sold out times there, and it's fucking, man, there ain't nothing like it, dude. That is some magical shit.
You've sold out
it is.
Vinos, you saying?
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Sure did. I
Haven't we
sold out
all?
Vinos, and I was the opening act. And when we came back in, there were 26 people left. Oh yeah, because the other band
I
was
would not retell that story.
the other band
Sounds like, ooh.
the other band was in the parking lot doing heroin, screaming
Oh,
about
okay,
how
tell
bad we sucked, and fuck you and middle
tell that
fingers.
Yeah, you've
And then
referenced
we play. There was a line out the door to get in. Sold the place out. We load our shit up. Come back in. There's 26 people.
What band were you in? For this show?
Y'all would never know. It's called Zero.
I know Zero with an X.
Yeah.
Was Austin?
No. See, this was before that. This was a guy named Sam Kitchell. He's passed away now, but
Oh, okay. Well, sorry.
no, he died in a car crash. He was, but yeah, this was many moons ago.
Yeah, I bet.
we
yeah.
were, but we benefited from being in high school. So we told everyone. We promoted it for like a month. We had flyers everywhere.
That's cool. Yeah.
You know, it was fucking amazing.
There's none
Dude,
of that.
2019, bring back the Flyers.
Yeah, bring back the young bands in high school
Yes.
telling
Yeah.
people
That's
Dude.
that's where it's at.
Yeah. There's a. I guess they're a big band. Fuck, Joan. Does that ring a bell? I don't know.
Haha.
Yeah. So I guess they come
Joan
from maybe it's a little insider baseball. Maybe I shouldn't be telling this story, but somebody told me that they
I'm
come
very
from
aware.
come from a big like super church or something, a big church, a mega church, and so I mean it's very like fabricated and contrived. But I guess they tell people at their church to come out to their shows, so like 400 fucking people come out to Rev Room.
Holy shit.
Or whatever. But they go to like a church that's like thousands
They
of people.
sold out Rev Room.
Right.
But really, like, their whole
but,
church just came.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Hey,
they
I
still
mean,
technically
they did it.
sold
Yeah.
out.
And
but
then they did, but right. And then I guess they got like a record deal and are doing like
all thanks to Visco.
one-off tours and
Cisco, the rapper?
Visco,
Oh.
the photo editing app.
Oh,
that's how you pronounce it.
Apparently they have a blog and like
I saw. Well, I remember they got shit all over, and I think maybe some of it was justified and some of it wasn't. If you listen to their music, it's kind of good. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey,
Joan-
it's catchy.
Yo,
it's exactly
kinda
what you
really
would
good.
expect it to be.
But
from
but
the name.
yeah, it's very contrived. Who's got the next story? Is that Tommy? The next Vino
Tommy.
story?
I got a few. My favorite memories so far was Jungle Juice's last show. Not the last show, but the first last show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What about the next last show?
Rock stars.
And
There
then,
won't be one.
Vino's, I don't think they still do it anymore, but they used to host for newer bands called like Fresh Blood or New
Woo,
Blood.
I
yeah.
remember
Blood.
that.
That's
Yeah,
Fresh Blood right there.
that
Yeah.
shit was fire.
And my first band played there, and we didn't know shit about Vino. So we go there, see a stage, like, oh shit, because we're used to playing in a gazebo.
That was the dream back then. Was like Vino's was like the holy grail.
Yeah, Vino's was
No,
the
my dream
upper
was the
echelon
village.
of.
The village.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
I was
okay.
like, I'm fucking done.
He's younger.
But, we got,
I
we
never
got
played
paid
the
in,
Village.
We got paid in pizza. I was like,
Yep.
holy fucking shit.
We made it.
Those two, and we played, Eternal Nation played a fire room show, and
Lit.
my wife got booted in the face.
Ooh.
Somebody went to stage dive, and she got booted in the face, and I thought that was kind of sick. So,
She's tough.
Breaker and nice, I guess. Yeah. Was it the Fire Room show, the viral video Fire Room show?
I think
yeah,
so.
Okay,
And,
that's a good show.
The fucking fire trip show.
Yeah, it was sick.
Oh, that was good. Yeah, hell yeah.
Favorite memories of it.
Ooh. What about you, Spencer?
Spencer
Oh,
Vincent.
man.
Fucking
You know
like
what to
he's
say.
23, he's like,
The first show.
Talking to the microphone.
The first show that I
vocals, you know. Come
ever
on now.
went to at Vino's was a I Was Afraid show.
Oh,
And-
great band.
So recent.
It was probably like 4 years ago. I saw back in when Enjoy Skate Park was still
Yeah.
Yeah.
doing shit.
When they did shows there. Oh
Yeah,
my god, that, shit was
cool. I actually
fun.
met you there for the first time.
Yeah. I was always trying to think because I remember you more than like where you live and
Yeah,
from
back
because I've
when,
been there.
Dustin Rhodes was in,
Okay.
I don't remember that
guy.
band, but
He lives in Oklahoma now, I do believe.
yeah, he's
Selling
anyways,
RVs.
I don't know, like watching all these bands like just talk about like going to Vino's and stuff like that. I went for my first time there and I was like, holy shit, there's like a music community here. And then that's when I went to downtown for the first time and met Sam.
R.I.P.
Shout
out Sam
downtown.
Allen.
Shout out Sam
Yeah.
Allen too. Yeah.
Shout out Sam.
Shout
Man,
out to Sam Allen.
yeah,
I miss you, Sam.
I love
you every day.
Sam.
We all do.
Miss you downtown. Miss you every
Is
day.
it cold there where you're
Every day.
at?
I
Sam?
skate by down. Dude, when we skate downtown, I skate by it personally, and I'm just like, fuck. I'm like tears coming down.
Who took the photo from inside there the
Yeah,
other day?
yo, this man.
How
right
the
here-
fuck?
It wasn't inside. It was through the window.
Oh,
Okay,
So that, like,
they
it's
took
all-
the boards
That
down.
looked
All
like
right,
it was
fucking
inside.
Peter Parker.
Listen, no, it's all under construction. It's all under
I took it from the
construction. It's all
ventilator
like
shaft.
blocked off and shit. But no, this was a Sunday afternoon, and like apparently they just left like the gate open.
Oh.
And me and my friend were like walking around down there, and I was like, "Wait a second,
we're all still 17.
that gate's
like,
open.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, we're gonna go over here and like look at this and just see what they're doing." So we just walk over there, like no one's there. It's completely like open, and you can do whatever.
Wow.
You can't walk in, obviously.
Right.
Like the doors are locked and everything. But yeah,
Is
they
it-
just
did-
went. And took
Is there
some
like a
photos.
sign there that what they're gonna turn it into?
No.
I heard it was
I think
apartments.
it's apartments.
There's it's definitely gonna
But
be
that
like
was, like, 4
apartments
years
and studios
ago.
and stuff like that upstairs because I mean that's what it's built for.
So
But I'm sure they'll
downstairs
put like
gonna be a
shops
business,
in
yeah,
downstairs.
yeah.
And, but yeah, it's right now they're just in the process of gutting all of it.
Okay.
The picture was
Yeah, it was depressing.
Yeah, I had that picture for
Yo,
like
and it's
4 days.
fucked
and I
up
was
because
like, I don't
that
know if I
picture
should
should have been
post
taken.
this.
That picture should have been taken the weekend after it closed. Like it's just been not sitting there. Like there could have been a venue there this whole time. Like
Yeah, that's what's so
How many
Like that
years
whole
ago?
block
the
has just
fuck
been
are they
vacant.
doing?
that whole. Well, I think they were waiting to buy up that whole block.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because a lot
they
of
were waiting to get
businesses
every-
will wait.
Yeah. Because a couple like restaurants moved in down there and stuff like that. I
Right,
think
they
were
just
dealing
fucking
with trying to
bully
get them
the
out.
businesses out of the fucking
Yes.
Yeah,
spots.
because there was that sushi restaurant like 2 stores down that was like they were doing fine. It
Yeah,
was
and they're
great.
like, yo, and the owner was like, yo, I'm putting my foot down. They're not taking this. He's like, they want my business. They're not having it. I guess they
Now they got it.
when
Yeah.
gentrification happens,
That's
it's
fucking
heavy.
for
sucks,
real.
bro.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Oh, we went to on a
It'll be a
shitty road.
fucking-
Damn it.
It'll be
It's okay.
it'll
It's
be a
okay.
gluten-free yoga studio or some shit in like 2 weeks. But
what we're doing will
a vape shop. And,
make sure that this doesn't happen to Vino's.
Right.
yeah,
That's
Vino's
right.
will turn
Exactly
into
right.
something.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
You see what happens. Yeah, when shit goes to shit, then somebody else comes in and buys it up and turns it into some
Right.
bullshit.
I mean, we're busting our ass, so you guys please come out and support. Like at the very least, you can.
I think
you can
busting
come out.
our
Pretty
asses is an
please.
understatement.
It is an
Stop
understatement,
by
sure,
and stand
but-
outside to make it look busy.
Yeah.
Pretty please.
Spencer says pretty please.
Are we at me on the?
Yeah, we're at you
okay.
on the stories.
Cool stories. The Brigade Fest, the Jungle Juice last show reunion, the reunion, show? the second last show. Yo, shout out Zach Ward. He talked me into it. I was like, we're never playing another fucking show again. He was like, please, dog, and I was like, fuck, no, and he was like, please, dog, and I was like, all right, man, fuck. But it was a fucking fantastic time. It was beautiful. I used to go see. I've headbanged to "I Hate God" in that building. I have sang along to "Negative Approach" in that building. I have kicked people in the face to "Throwdown" in that building.
Throwdown. Yeah,
Yo, Throwdown was my shit, dog. They used to come like 3 times a year.
I know.
I think they came on a Norma Jean tour. They came once by themselves.
That's the one I was at.
They were.
I haven't missed Norma Jean.
They were so corny, but they were fucking sick. Throwdown was tight. I would say maybe Throwdown, Norma Jean, Sinai Beach, Remember Never. I think that was the tour package. I might be wrong. Maybe you could substitute one of those bands for another band, but yeah, all those bands are fucking. I Remember Never. That band still holds up to this day.
Right,
Their
I
fucking
agree.
lyrics,
Yes.
their message, their fucking music is sick. The singer of Remembering Never is in a band called Ether. I booked him at Vino's a
Dude.
few months back. Very good.
Wow. I just showed. That's when I went and
Spoiler
inspected the
alert, they're
stage.
coming back later this year.
Are they really?
Yes.
I will fucking be there,
Dude,
dude.
yeah,
exclusive.
I didn't know this personally, but
Dude.
I want to go. When it, yeah, let me know when
Hey,
you find out.
I told like everybody I saw everyone I saw. I was like, dude, I was at Vino's measuring shit out and inspecting everything. You guys have to fucking see this band Ether.
Yeah, they're good. They're
Holy
coming back.
shit.
Anyway,
I'm pretty sure.
but yeah. Remembering Never, Norma Jean, Throwdown. That was probably one of the most insane shows. I would think I was in high school. I was there. At that time, I was a kid with a scene swoop and like not wanting to go into the pit. It was still in my early stages, and I was like, "Yo, this is cool." I was there with a girlfriend that I had in high school or whatever, and I wanted to look cool, so I would like go out there, and then like everyone would fucking kick me and shit, and they were like, "This fucking guy sucks, and he doesn't know what he's doing." Little did they know, a few months later, I would be the one kicking their asses. But that was definitely that Throwdown, Norma Jean, Sinai Beach, Remembering Never show. Was definitely
you're
one of
right,
my
dude.
fucking
Yeah.
favorites. It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't move in there. It was like you don't have the at hardcore shows in 2018, 2019. You have that horseshoe effect where
Yes.
it's like everyone. It's the preemptive. Oh well, we know there's going to be a pit, so let's go ahead and make the horseshoe. So
Yep.
nobody stands by the stage. Everyone just bum rushes the sides and the back because they know there's going to be a pit. This was like no, everyone's piled up at the front.
Yeah.
Then there's a pit behind them. Then there's another pit behind that pit.
Multiple areas.
Right. And it was just like
that shit's wild.
yo,
That don't
and-
happen anymore.
And it was organic. It wasn't like forced. Like I said, the horseshoe is forced. People just go in there and immediately go to the walls because they know people are going to be going crazy. But like it was like organic. It wasn't like it would just fucking happen, and it was sick.
dude.
You could stage dive, you could sing along, you could mosh like crazy, and it was fucking wild. That was a good time.
and Vino's let you do all that.
Right.
God damn it.
Yeah, none of that no stage diving bullshit here. brother.
Literally one time I staged over at like just heavy staged over at Reverend. I forget the show, man. It's a huge show. No one would do it. I can't remember it. But anyways, like I had a beanie on when I jumped and went down when I fell. I took my hat off and my hair was a lot longer at that point. At the end when it all ended, one
This
of the
was Rev
bouncers.
Room?
Your Rev
What
Room.
show?
That's what I'm trying to remember.
Okay.
Like it was a big ass
I got a
show.
good stage diving.
But like at the
story
end of
for
it,
you.
the security guy was like, "I was looking for you all night." I was like, "Well, the show's fucking over, dude."
I one time at the old Juanitas, the South on Main Juanitas.
Okay,
My favorite.
So
Yes.
it was. This was an insane lineup. I would tell people this in 2019. They won't believe me that this really happened, but it was Hatebreed,
Whoa.
Terror,
I was there.
dude.
After the Burial, the Acacia Strain,
Oh,
Who else? There was one more band that and God forbid, the Acacia Strain, After the Burial, Terror, and Hatebreed.
Yep.
Holy fuck!
Yeah.
So that was at Juanita's.
That explains why they closed.
During Hatebreed, I was like fucking moshing like crazy and just clobbering fools, and I got kicked out. And then they just fucking threw me out to the sidewalk, and I'm out.
You got back in again,
and I
dude.
hear the music playing. I'm like,
Yeah,
I hear
I was
the music real good. And I'm like, oh, the side door to the stage is open. And Hatebreed's just playing like 2 feet in front of me. So I run into that door and across the stage while Hatebreed's playing and stage dive.
Yep.
And then I get kicked out again. And then I just go right back in the fucking door.
I was there. I remember you coming in
To the
3,
stage.
4 times.
Yo,
Like,
I got kicked out 3 times in one night.
dude,
I remember that stage dive, man.
oh my god.
That's fantastic.
Well, I think I had built up. I don't think I was more of an asshole at that show than any other show. I think I just built up a reputation where like, fuck this guy. If he does anything, kick him out.
Right.
And it was it was justified or not. I'm not sure, but I think
Maybe a little both.
probably.
We'll
But
split
anyway.
it 50-50.
I watched Anthony Tiernan get his shirt ripped off in the middle of a Hatebreed show at So What. It was like 2 years ago.
Dallas.
2,
Yeah.
3 years
Yo,
ago.
you couldn't fucking pay me the money to mosh at a Hatebreed show. Hatebreed is so like,
Oh, dude.
they're so like cock rock. Or they have like fans that are like,
They bring out
What's
the
like
big,
last time
bring
they
out like
played
the
the
drunk
big bros.
40-year-old biker dads.
Dude.
And it's like,
Instant fight.
like they're a hardcore band, sure, but like they've grown and amassed such an audience that like if you go there, you're just fighting fucking MAGA chud dads and fucking biker dads.
having a
and, like,
war.
it's you're like it's just dangerous. But they're a great band, sure.
Sure. Yeah. All right. Kurt?
Is it my turn yet?
Yep.
Yes. Oh yeah, we skipped you, right?
You did. Thanks,
Well-
man.
Well,
I
because
think-
Jeremy spoke
we
up
were,
first.
well, yeah, that's true. We were saving the best for last.
That's
Side
it.
stories are always the best stories.
yes,
Okay.
yes, for sure.
So I mean, I have a couple. They're real quick, but Tommy will remember one. This band gets a lot of hate still, but
Go for gold.
I absolutely love them. Go for Gold does get a lot of hate. Do you remember the Amir
yeah.
show that we went to? I think it was like 2009 or something like that.
Sure. I was there, yeah.
We like hacked into like Jeremy's brother's car, and like I sat in like the back, like no seats, and we drove 2 hours from Star City to come fucking see like Amir play Vinos. Did you go to
Do you
that?
regret that?
You didn't go to that?
I
was
wanted
there.
to,
But yeah, I don't think I had the money for it. It was like a 15.
I don't think any of us had the money for
Is
it.
that the one where they gave out like someone won a freaking Wii or some?
What?
Dude, Nemur like
Right.
like
Come on,
had,
Ring Tide.
no, someone gave.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that band.
That one was crazy just because of just the story around it, and just like at the time, that was one of my favorite bands, and I was like, wait, they're playing like 2 hours away from me. I was like, fuck yeah.
And I think
the
they
Agony
were.
Open. I want to say, fucking was it Lifer maybe?
Okay.
Oh wow! I think at that time too.
Or no, by a show of hands, that's who it was.
Show
It was
of
the Austin's band at
The
time.
Lifer before Lifer.
Yeah.
I think at that time too, Emir was playing like far bigger venues. Like they were like on the cusp.
So
of, like,
it was also just crazy that they were like
Yeah.
coming to play Vinos
at Vino,
too.
sure.
And you're always pissed me off.
Yeah,
They're supposed to. That's the
But
point.
they've always done that, man. They've always gotten bands that are
Around when they
bigger.
hit their peak.
Yeah, that's when they were like they were skyrocketing.
They're right on the
at that
cusp
point.
of being
Yeah,
like
yeah,
super
yeah.
huge, and like I think they got on some like arena tour with like a big band or something.
Yeah.
Like,
Ask your girl
Within a
what my
later.
dick tastes like. Maybe
But I mean,
fucking will.
that's one from like back in the day that stands out. And then like a couple like recently. So one of them for me was Acidy's Burn at Vino's. The most recent
yeah, that was a
time.
that was a good show.
Because that's insane to me. Like that's a band that I never thought I would see live ever. Because I got into them like after they had already broken up
Sure.
and things
okay.
like that.
Okay.
That's sick. That's cool. That's
And
cool.
then like I've seen them like 6 times since then. Like so that's crazy to me. And then most of those times have always been like I've gone to Mississippi, Dallas, like all over the place
Yeah.
to see them. So to see them here like in Little Rock in like the venue that I go to constantly was just absolutely insane to me. And then also recently the Go for Gold show. And this isn't just to plug Go for Gold because they're a decent band.
Yeah, we should plug Go for Gold. We should plug
But
all the bands playing
we should
on
plug
Friday
all the
too.
bands
Every
playing.
band
Why
kind
aren't we
of
just telling the truth? This shows to find their tour. Their new album.
We didn't want to say it.
Yeah, if you didn't figure this out already,
Cat's out of the bag.
Cat's out of the bag. Damn it! Damn it, Tommy!
But that show was really incredible to see because like just knowing like getting to know Spencer and knowing Jared and the other guys in the band and just kind of like how humble
I love Jared.
they have, like the outlook that they have, and like they're just trying to have fun, and like if people show up, that's great. But to have that outlook, and then I mean the room was completely packed.
The stage diving, man.
The stage diving, like everyone was into
Dude,
it. It was a
cool.
very
That's fucking
animated
sick.
show.
That show was fucking electrifying, dude.
Like
Yeah,
it
I
felt
didn't
like
go,
they
but
were-
and I was like, oh, I mean, it's their first show.
a lot of
whatever,
people
dude.
didn't. A lot
Like,
of people had that mindset.
I mean, I guess
but
I gave them the. I fall into the.
I wouldn't have been there
whatever.
if it wasn't
Like,
for Kurt, dude.
I was like, they're cool guys. They're nice guys. I like pop punk isn't my thing anyway,
Yeah.
but I try to support bands that like people that I respect
sure.
to a certain degree. Whatever. And I was like, that's their first show. They'll play more. Like whatever.
yeah.
And then I was like, I see videos. I'm like, yo, props.
I mean, it
hell yeah.
felt like, and just, I mean, even from the videos, you can see that it felt like this huge touring act was coming through that everyone was like just fucking stoked about and singing the words and like, but just to see that
That
response and like Spencer like was crying on stage and shit because like he
Hell
wasn't
yeah.
expecting any of that, so that like that just shows you that they had a very like humble outlook to it, and it was just all kind of mind blowing for everybody, not just like this wasn't fabricated or planned or like anything like that. So. That was kind of another one recently that was real special. But I mean, those are really the three that come to mind. I don't want to take up too much more time on that, but yeah, Corey.
Yeah, Corey.
Corey.
Man, I'm trying to Instagram, dude. Shit, how dare
That's
you?
what I was
What's
like,
your
I'm
Twitter
wrapping up.
handle?
This
What's
is
your
a
Twitter
bad
handle? I
one.
couldn't find it.
Crashcast? It's
one
Crashcast
afterward.
Pod 1.
The number.
Because Twitter's fucking stupid and made me put a thing on there.
Wait, did somebody already have
Someone on
Crashcast
it.
or something?
Yeah.
They-
Pod.
Dude, there's another
Oh yeah,
podcast
about planes.
It's about
that's a bad.
planes.
That's a bad
Yo,
name.
hey, yo, Crashcast Pod 0, we're coming for you.
See,
we're gonna whoop that ass.
Well, the
We're
thing
gonna
is-
have more
Fuck planes,
views.
yo.
Podcasting, as far as I know, isn't owned by anything. So it's kind of like this open atmosphere.
Open, yeah.
Yo, well,
So my podcast can be called Crashcast, but if I go to social media, for some reason he had a Twitter.
oh,
and
it's
so,
not
like,
anymore. Not after I fucking go to his house and break his arm. Say you changed the name of that podcast.
No, but I did see probably not. It wasn't at Vino's, but at Old Juanita's. You said the Old Juanita's on where South on Main is now. I saw Drew Garrison brought me. It was when he turned me to the dark side. It was Living Sacrifice, Under Oath when they were death metal. Dallas Taylor was their second album. That's what they were touring on, and Embodiment. I don't know if y'all remember them.
I know that name, but
Oh,
I
man.
don't know their music.
Yeah, they were fucking fantastic. Anyway, that show right there was.
Yo, that sounds insane.
Hands on
Yeah.
beer number 5.
Oh my goodness! All right, let's get to this fucking raffle so we can wrap this bitch up.
yo, yo.
I know some of us got outs, and me and Jeremy are full of macaroni and pie.
Damn, that sounds nice.
So, Mr. Kurt Lunsford over here had this wicked sweet ass idea to have like another way for people to chip in because everyone was asking what's another way or whatever, and he came up with this raffle idea. And he puts out this Facebook post and says, hey, if I were to raffle stuff off, how many bands would be interested in donating some things? And dude, I honestly thought like, okay, the bands that are playing, maybe like one more. And it has turned into a fucking storm
It's pretty crazy.
of bands.
Imagine when someone said, "Man, that was a shit show," but
But-
it was a good
But
thing.
now we're
That's what this is.
But now we're past even bands, businesses. Jeremy, your business is donating an entire skateboard.
Whole board. Not with trucks or anything.
No,
just
no,
the board.
no, an actual board to skate on.
You can
Like,
skate it or hang it up. It's actually
hang it up.
from my DIY.
I've got one right over
release.
there. Yeah.
Hand stained 40 boards myself.
And I
two different
paid for
stains.
mine, and y'all are getting this for free.
Free.
Yeah.
And I'm his fucking friend, but I pay my friends for their work. I still owe you $50, Kurt. Yes, I do.
I
Please.
wasn't aware.
Yeah, me too.
No,
it
for the
off my
lame
tab.
Johnny photos you took.
Sure.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
I still need
Actually,
to see
that's why I brought this so I could show you the
Okay,
rest.
awesome.
Yeah,
Dude, that-
we'll talk about that.
that. Yeah.
You're good. You know
Business.
why?
Ha-
'Cause you-
okay, so I want to get. No, go ahead. Go ahead. No, you're fine. You're fine.
no,
Fine.
go ahead.
Somebody
No,
talk.
no. I don't want to kill the hype.
No, so Kurt has this idea, and a few bands start chiming in, and we have a group thread for this whole show thing. We're all on a group thread. We start, I can do this. Stan's like, I can do this. And Spencer's like, yeah, we got a shirt, and Sean Hood from Color Design, I believe they're doing a shirt too.
Right. Yeah.
It turned into fucking, I saw some other shit earlier today that I haven't seen yet. I'm just like, wow. It's like every fucking band that.
Yeah, it's definitely turned into something really cool.
You had the full list, right?
Yeah, I have the full list. We can
You
go
should
through it.
definitely read it off.
Yeah, we're going to go through it.
This is going to be 15 minutes of this.
I just wanted to kind of get the
It's a
precursor
long
here.
list, yeah.
Yeah.
So basically the way it's going to go down is Friday when you come to the show, it's going to be all laid out before you. You're going to be able to see it all on a table. So it is actually going to be there from what I've been told. I mean, all of our stuff's going to be there. I'm going to give it to you before you leave, actually. It's all going to be a ticket system, right? Is that how we're going to do it? We're going to rip tickets.
Just like the little.
And then when Terminal Nation, I'm assuming before you guys go on, we should do the announcement. Sure. So before Terminal Nation goes on, before they start, we'll get some people up there, do the raffle. Somebody's going to win an insane hundreds of dollars worth of shit.
I'm gonna win.
It's absolutely. You know it's serious when like the people that are donating stuff see the rest of the list and they're like, oh shit. Like,
Yeah, they're
I
like,
want to be involved in that.
I'm
I
not.
wanna
I'm
either,
actually
like,
not.
donate or like.
Yeah, I'm not going to because I want somebody to win it. But
For sure.
there are a few things on there. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
But so Kurt's going to run down this list, and just seriously, I think this is a sure sign of how much people want this to work. The raffle tickets will be $10 per ticket. You can enter as many times as you want. So if you want to spend $200, and that money will go directly to us.
Go for gold.
It will, no,
to the bands, yes, to the band.
probably it will either land in mine, Kurt's, or Stan's hands, I'm sure. And the day of the construction, that money will be hours and hours alone. None of those monies will go to.
Yeah, it's just
Nothing-
another way
yes.
for people to be involved. Not only just like people to be involved and like win these cool prizes and just be able to donate more money to help the cause, but also a way for bands that can't play, because obviously everyone can't be on the bill.
Right.
Bands that can't play, people that can't show up, that type of thing, to also have a piece of the pot, like be able to put something in the pot and say that they helped
Yes.
make all of this happen.
Yeah.
So I mean, even if it's something simple like a shirt or whatever. This comes out on Tuesday, so I mean, if you're listening to this, you're in a band and you want to be involved, hit me up, hit Corey up, hit whoever up.
Yep.
We can get you on the list, I think it's gonna be really cool. First off, I want to start with I want you guys to talk about like your band, what you're doing, that kind
We
of
can go
thing.
around the table.
If you want to be vague, you're more than welcome to. But I mean, we want people to listen to the podcast, so
No, yeah.
we can out it.
Well, I'll start. Cool? Okay. My Hands to War, we have a simple, what we call our classic design. We have a classic logo. It's a H with an M and a T and a W inside the H. MHW, it's our initials. It's a white T-shirt. It's actually going to be in medium because I saw a lot of people were doing larges, and
Yes,
I was like, well, maybe this person won't be large, so ours is medium.
they'll have a lot of large shirts then.
Sleep shirt.
Yeah, exactly. Sleep shirts. I figured if a girl wins it, she'll have a ton of night shirts or whatever. But and then my other band, Lame Johnny, is giving away an 11x17 poster that I made.
It's so fucking cool. Like he sent me a picture of the poster, and I was like, "Holy shit, Corey! Like this is rad."
It has over 90 layers on it. Every single thing you see in that poster, every line is a layer.
It was probably a more efficient way to do that, but
Well, no, because there's nothing that I could find to replicate. So like I had to literally hand build the entire. Oh, somebody's trying to go to the bathroom. So hold on.
somebody, he means Spencer. We're gonna out
By
Spencer.
someone I mean Spencer.
Spencer's the first and only
He's
one to
the
pee.
first one.
Oh, he's popping the top.
Bladder buster.
Going for gold
That
showers.
shower.
Oh, that's
So anyway, so every single, like, to the people listening, like, this flyer is more than just a poster. Like, it took me 3 weeks. I'm not
don't you brag
strong.
about it?
I'm not a strong designer, but I am
No, it looks-
decent.
It looks incredible.
Yeah, and
I definitely. You said a poster, and I was like, I mean, that's cool, but. And then I saw it, and I was like, "Oh shit! This is really rad.
Like, it's
I would
artwork.
love to have that hanging up on my wall.
Right.
And I don't have anything on my walls right now, so
Right. But that's what
yeah.
my two bands are giving, aside from also playing and also doing the work on the stage. But for the raffle, that's what we're giving into that.
Mm-hmm.
We don't really have much else. I know Lame Johnny has an album, but it's not mastered yet. So
it's not
sorry.
available yet.
Yeah, it's out. I have it. I just don't have it mastered.
Yeah, but it's not like released.
No, it's not released.
If
Yeah.
you need somebody mastered, I got a good recommendation.
We're actually sending a test in a couple of weeks to a guy, and if it comes back and we don't like it, I will definitely hit you up. Definitely. We're sending to get a test master. I think 2 weeks from now. So
Killer. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Who's next?
All right, Stan, you want to go?
About what we're donating
Yeah.
to the raffle.
Yeah.
So, Terminal Nation will be donating our most recent 7-inch EP, a vinyl record in purple marble called Absolute Control. It's a cool album.
It's a
You can
sick
find it
record.
Spotify, whatever.
Hell
Sick.
yeah.
Sure. I appreciate the kind words. Thank you. And then I also will be donating a Jungle Juice Fed Up split 7-inch. It's a teal
shit.
vinyl, which is the most rare variant of that record. It's been like 8 years since that record came out, so I don't know the exact schematics or whatever the variant numbers are, but it's the most rare color to that record. It's teal, and it was limited to the teal was only sold in Australia. So I got like 20 copies at one point, and then the label that pressed it was out of Australia, Good Times Records. Shout out Tommy from Good Times Records. Not that Tommy, but Tommy from Good Times Records. His band Despero from Australia came through here, and they stayed at my house. And he was like, "Hey, mate, I got a bunch of Jungle Juice records that I pressed." And I was like, "Okay." And then he's like, psh, he just threw like 30 teal records. I've sold most of them, but it's a rare variant. So
Is that
the
a
rarest
personal
variant-
you're giving?
Do what?
Is that a personal that you're giving, or you had a couple extra?
No, I have I might have 3 extra. So
I'm gonna buy
And
one
then
off you.
okay, and then I will be donating a Jungle Juice Bastard Sessions, our first. No, that's our second 7-inch. A test press.
Hey, did you hear this? A test press.
A test press, which
Nasty.
was so in most cases test press are limited to like 10. You listen. So if anybody does know how vinyl works, there's metal lacquers that are pressed, which are like molds, like
That's the
molds.
master.
Right.
Yes.
And then the vinyl is like the actual vinyl balls are melted down, and it's just liquid compacted into those metal pressings. But if there's like dust or hair or something in the air, the mold of the lacquers will be off, and then you listen to the test press to make sure that there's no skips or anything like that. So test press is usually the rarest variant. We had that record pressed, and we're Rush on tour. So usually you listen to the test press. If you don't hear any skips or bumps or imperfections in it, you say, okay, it's cool, and then the pressing plant will press the full pressing. We were on a rush, so we were just like, fuck it, we'll deal with how the test press sounds. It's very rare that it's fucked up, but we'll deal with how the test press sounds and send us 50. So I had 50 test pressings so we could sell on a tour, because we would have to wait another month and a half, 2 months
at least.
to get the full pressing. So I have like 50. I mean, it's limited to 50. Most test presses are considerably less than that, but still it's limited. So I'll be donating a Bastard Sessions test press with the most recent Brigade Fest cover, which is a breakdown of every venue that Jungle Juice was banned from. And it's just like it lists off like Tendall Park, check, whatever, Vino's check times 2,
Village check.
Yes, definitely the Village check. I don't think we ever played Juanita's to get banned from there, but I'm sure we could probably
You
write that
yourself
in.
got kicked out multiple times.
Yeah, I
so
did
that
get.
counts,
We
right?
just talked about how I got
Yeah,
kicked out
yeah.
3 times in one show. But yeah, so I'll be donating those 2 Jungle Juice
Sick.
records, and then Terminal Nation will be donating a 7-inch EP. If we can spare, we need to do a merch count. We can spare shirts. We're trying to keep them at large, medium.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Around that
I don't know
there.
if we have any extras in large and medium, but if so,
Hey,
I will definitely.
Just the fucking.
Oh, so if you can trade, you're gonna trade the shirt out for a different size.
Whatever.
I've done
Okay.
that before with like.
Yeah,
that's
we'll
not-
figure it out. We'll throw in a large.
Yeah,
We'll make it
really
happen.
depends on who wins.
We'll get it pressed. Yo, Maxie, hurry up and respond to me about making shirts for Friday. And
Hopefully Maxie listens to this.
yeah, Maxie, listen to this so you can hear me calling you out.
Okay, Mikell, shoot.
What's up?
What are your donations on the list?
I'm
brother?
donating my love. No,
Tell us about this board, dog.
So like for our second release, our first release was just like when we just started as a company, got everything up. So our second release was I was like some stuff that came up, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna do these DIY, as in like I got the boards blank, but the thing is like they were sealed already with the polyurethane and all that, so we had to spend hours hand sanding at first, and I was like, screw this. Bought a power sander, like a hand power sander. And we sanded about 40 boards down. So shout out to Briggles, Brandon. Shout out to one of my team riders, Cody Forrest. Y'all my boys. We went crazy and had fun sanding down all these boards, and then I personally hand stained every board myself. And we got a 3 split. They're all 2 split, but one's like purple on sides with the teal down the center, and then I did a pink to a teal bottom. That was the most popular ones, and
That's
that
what
is
this
the
one is, right?
Yeah, that's the one I'm putting into this raffle.
Isn't it the last one?
No, so I was about to get to that too. There's 2 of those left and one of the other one left. So me giving this away, I will have 2 of those left. I got a special I'm running with those. Those are going to come with grip and the boards for $30
At the show?
At the show,
Sweet.
last
Okay,
2.
cool.
You know, but I got some other deals. So come up to my booth. I'm a part of this. Not in a band. I'm in some bands right now, so look out for that. Just saying. Just saying.
You bring up a good point though. So the bands, Farewell Skate Co. We're not taking any money from the door, right? That's already been established way earlier.
Right.
So like these bands are going to be having merch. This is going to be a good time, a good night to party. Buy some merch and support these bands. We're all taking for lack of a better word, we're all taking a pay cut that night. Like we're putting our services. We've made this shit happen. You can buy some shirts or
Dude, like I said, I got deals. I got
skateboards or
You
some.
guys have gotten paid from playing music?
I like how Spencer just chimes in. Hey, so real quick though, before we get to Spencer and what his band's donating, so Jeremy's clearly not going to get any pay from this, but he is going to be able to sell his goods and promote the show.
Yes.
Shout out to the DKC people who are making
Big
and
shout out,
selling
yes.
for no profit.
no profit. Yeah.
They're giving us 100% of the money for the shirts.
Yes, that's very fucking cool.
It's
That's very
fucking
cool.
insane, dude.
I mean, I hope they're at least reimbursing themselves the cost of the.
I hope so
shirts.
too. I literally
But-
have.
But if they don't, it's
No,
much
I think
appreciated, but-
I think they're
I have
putting it all
5
in, man.
Hey, I have 5 shirts worth of
like-
money in my pocket right now.
Yeah,
I'm already in for 5 of those
Hell
shirts.
that's sick.
Hell yeah.
My brother, my dad, Kaylee, myself. Like
Yo,
I want one.
And
Be
major
wearing
shout
them.
out too. That flyer was made by a good friend of mine, Valentine Duran. He's from Tulsa,
sick.
Oklahoma. He's a fucking fantastic graphic
Bad
design
speller, but great fucking artist.
Yeah, so Valentine, he makes about 99% of the the Terminal Nation, and Jungle Juice merch.
Word.
But any Jungle Juice design, you're like, yo, that's fucking sick. Any Terminal Nation design, you're like, yo, that's fucking sick.
It's sick.
Probably his
He's good,
doing.
dude.
He's unfucking real.
That flyer is ridiculous.
Yes, that flyer's good. He misspelled rebuild to rebuild.
No one knew.
But yo, we could have had a catchy slogan here, but it was fixed. It was fixed real quick.
He fucking knew and didn't say anything.
Yo. So we could have. The I was missing in the original flyer in the word rebuild. So we could have said, we could have just played it cool,
Right,
like
dude.
we meant to do it. Be like, yo, there is no I in
Just
rebuild
us.
because we did this as a team effort.
Yeah.
There's no I in it. But we got to fix and stuff, whatever.
It's not rebuild.
No, hey.
So if you buy the DKC shirt, there's going to be an I in rebuild because it's spelled right. But yo, shout out Valentine. He made that flyer for fucking nothing. He's a fucking fantastic artist. He does artwork for TNA Wrestling. He has a store
Damn.
on ProWrestlingTees.com.
Wow.
He's worked with clients such as Ric Flair. Woo! And the Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors, as they're better known. He's made shirts for Eddie Guerrero.
Wow.
And he's a big wrestling fan like myself, but he's done artwork for Terminal Nation and Eddie Guerrero and Ric Flair. So very good resume he's built up. But yeah, shout out Valentine. He made that flyer. Like he came through big on that.
Okay, Spencer. Go for gold. What are y'all? Talk into the microphone.
We're gonna give away one of our Good Boys shirts. It's just it's
Those are
got
very popular.
Very
Yeah,
popular.
They are. We don't have many left.
It's like a blue or a teal.
Yeah, it's like a baby bluish. It's got a dog on the back. Well, it's actually my dog.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's a portrait of my dog. And it says "Good Boys" since 2017 on the back. Plus, we're doing a guest list plus one to any of our shows that you feel like coming out to.
Oh wow,
Sick,
awesome.
that's sick.
I feel like you just thought of that. 'Cause you
No.
were talking about
I've talked to Jared about it.
Oh, I saw that.
I'll add it to
That
the
was in
list.
the thing, wasn't it? That was in one of your
I
posts,
must have
wasn't it?
skipped over that. No, that's. I mean, there are things like that exist. That we're
The
gonna
plus
get to.
one.
Oh yeah, we haven't gotten to the full list.
All right, so
We're
now
just
it's
bullshitting.
now it's time for Kurt to
Y'all
talk.
can tell me to shut up.
Right.
It's okay.
Talk's
it's
gonna
okay.
talk for the next
All right.
15 minutes. Come
Now
on.
it's Kurt's turn.
So just,
Into the
just
microphone.
To start
It's
a
off,
long
like,
list.
big thank you to all of you guys that are here at this table. Big thank you to
You're welcome.
anyone.
You are welcome.
Specifically,
Just
me.
you. You're welcome.
To anyone who reached out. I mean, I made this post about this raffle, and literally, I barely had to reach out to anyone. Like, people jumped at the opportunity to give back to Vinos and give back to just the community as a whole. But this is crazy because we have. These aren't even like it's more than this amount of items, but there are 22 different like bands or companies or promoters.
22.
22
Good number.
22. Crazy.
that so far have donated something.
And there might be
and
more
we're
because the
going
cutoff.
till
The cutoff's
Thursday.
till Thursday.
Yeah, cutoff's till
No,
Thursday.
this is literally hundreds of dollars.
Oh,
worth
for
of
sure.
Hundreds of
It's about to
dollars.
turn
that
to
you could win
1,000.
for $10.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
$10.
That's
I'm
insane.
putting in a
you're not
raffle
going
because
to
if I
win,
don't,
because
I'm
I'm
out to
going
you
to
know
win.
I don't know, I'm out to mug somebody.
But,
No, I mean
but
what?
anyway,
All right. Shh.
again, that's
Just
22
name.
different companies, bands, whatever. There are more items in it than 22. But I'm just going to go down the list. Some of these have already been mentioned, such as the bands that are here. But if I skip around, I might miss something. So Go for Gold, they're putting in a T-shirt, and then plus one guest list plus one to any of their upcoming shows, which they have like one so far. My Hands to War is donating one of their T-shirts. Mismanage is donating a T-shirt, CD, and then a few stickers, that kind of thing.
Shout out, Mismanage.
Lame Johnny has this sick ass poster again. Like
It's nice looking.
Corey, how much?
Shout out, Lil Johnny.
I'm buying one.
I'll give you one, brother.
Oh,
the Farewell. They're doing a 6 skate deck again. He just
Shout
told
out
you all
Farewell.
about it. How
Brr,
it's
brr, brr.
hand-stained. Like that's crazy.
It's those same colors as that one right there.
They can't see that, Corey.
Oh, fair.
That's a good
Hey,
colorway.
how about that?
Yo, that's a Joker colorway.
well, yeah. The other one I'm giving is a different colorway.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a pink to a teal.
So we also have I Was Afraid on the list. They're donating a
great band.
shirt and a koozie.
Shout out. I was
Sick.
afraid.
They're out of records, which is good for them.
Good
Like,
for them.
That's sick.
Shout out.
Tire Fire. I don't know if you guys.
Yeah,
Yo,
Tire Fire.
Tire Fire is sick.
Dude, it's so
Shout
dope.
out, William. Okay, so I booked the. I'm sorry.
It's
to,
William
No, you're
Farrell,
good.
right?
So I booked a house show
Farrell.
a few weeks back with a grindcore band from Oakland, California. I'm an asshole. I'm 6 beers in, 5 beers in. Give me a break.
Right behind you, buddy.
But Tire Fire played, right?
Yes.
Tire Fire, don't let the word Tire Fire fool you, or the term Tire Fire fool you. It's not a band. You would assume Tire Fire, that's the name of a band.
Yeah.
It's one dude, and he does loops, he plays bass, he plays drums, and he does like fucking sounds and shit, and he loops that shit. It's a one-man fucking thing that he does live, and it's fucking unreal.
It is awesome.
Tire Fire is sick. Shout out. But anyway, proceed.
So Tire Fire's throwing in. He made these really sick bandanas. I don't know if any of you guys have seen them.
I have one.
But he has these really sick bandanas, and he only has 3 left. And he offered to throw in all 3 of them.
What?
So that's really sick.
Wow.
If you
Share
see
that.
the
Whoever
pictures-
wins, share
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's tight.
They're really sick. The band Slick Grip.
Yep.
They're throwing in a T-shirt. I don't know what size yet. They're still trying to figure that out, but they've definitely committed to
Shout
a
out
shirt.
to Grip, a shirt.
The band 3 Miles from Providence, they're throwing in a T-shirt and a CD of theirs. They're actually playing Vino's literally the night after.
I
this
saw
show.
that.
Who is it?
So they're all. I mean, most of them are all going to come out, support the show.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. 24 hours from
that kind of thing.
Okay. Hell yeah. Shout out.
Gang,
3
gang,
Miles.
gang.
Yo, a CD, that's cool though. Shout out 3 Miles from Providence making CDs. Everyone
Most bands don't.
relies on streaming and shit. Yo, fuck streaming, man. That's putting the responsibility on fucking Spotify, on Bandcamp, on fucking iTunes, on Apple. Yo, take the responsibility of your own music. Be in control of that shit. I'm sorry to fucking cut you off.
Oh, you're
for
good.
the
You're
second
good.
time.
That's a great
on this
point though,
list.
because on
But, yo,
Spotify, what is it like 0.006?
They pay the
Yeah,
least.
yo.
They're the top in the top 10.
Yeah.
They're number 9 and lowest paid.
They get the most
Fuck
streams out of
Spotify.
anyone
Spotify.
else.
Okay, Spotify. When our last record came out, we had a little bit of an issue because I uploaded the record myself with the permission of the label.
Yeah.
And then the dude that Deep Six who runs the label, great Bob, he's a great dude, played in great bands. Then he uploads the record because he forgot that we talked about it.
Yeah.
So then both the records go on, and it's an exact match.
shit.
So then they just take our countdown
Damn.
and erase all our streams. And so, like, yeah, we I have an issue with Spotify. Fuck them. They're fucking taking these shit. But
can eat
yo,
shit anyway. They
bands
don't
press
pay.
physical
Fuck
media
'em.
if you can. I know it's easy to say press physical shit, but like, yo, be in charge of your own shit. Don't rely on
for
some
sure.
big corporation to
People can't buy your physical CDs, your physical records, if you don't make them.
Right.
If
And that's
you
easier
don't-
said than done.
yeah.
Some people may not be afforded
Right,
to make it, but if
'cause
you
LPs are
can, if
expensive
you
as
whatever,
fuck.
right? Yeah. Vinyl's fucking insane.
At the very
CDs
least,
really
like,
not
Go
cheap.
go get some, like blank CDs.
like
and just
tapes
write your
or whatever. You know,
band
I
name
mean,
on
dude,
it. Ask
Even
for donations
cassettes,
for
bro.
it.
Even cassettes are doing well right now.
Sure,
Just
yeah.
fucking fire them.
Oh, that's
it's
tough.
like $200 for
it's
100
just
cassettes,
it's sick
man.
to see bands in control of their own
Yes.
fucking media. Like,
Like, put a download card in there. Fuck it.
shout out 3 Miles Providence. Go ahead. I'm sorry to cut you off.
All right, back to Kurt.
We still have like 10 different.
Shout out
10
Deep
more,
Six
10 more
Records.
things. Hi, Instagram. Tiernan Productions. I don't know if you guys are all familiar with Anthony
Yes,
Tiernan.
absolutely.
Anthony Tiernan,
So
yeah.
he is donating. He doesn't have a ton of shows coming up. He just moved to the Bentonville area, but he has one coming up.
Shout out Bentonville.
It's Traders
Come out to the
and
show.
then a few other bands at Vino's, but he's donating a guest list spot and a +1.
Good for him. That
Hell
Trader
yeah.
show is going
Which
to be
is a
that's a good
sick
show.
show,
That's a good
yeah.
show. Yeah. Good for him.
So I think there's going to be a lot of people because there's
yeah.
a lot of people that are expecting to go to that anyway. So that's,
Shout
I
out
think
Anthony.
that's like a $15 show.
That dude busts
so,
his ass booking, taking chances on booking shit that nobody else wants to take. And
Yeah.
so shout out, hell yeah.
Color Design, another band. I mean, they're playing the show, so you guys will get a chance to see them and all of that. They're donating a T-shirt. Terminal Nation is throwing in that record that Stan talked about earlier. Jungle Juice is another big one. I think that's probably going to be the one people have eyes on the most, honestly.
Maybe. Okay.
I think so.
Whatever.
I mean,
But-
Jungle Juice
but
ain't
again-
that good. Damn.
Yeah,
But again, for me,
No, no, y'all did some shit that's just like legendary. So it's like, I'll give you it.
I'm respectful.
for me, the way I look
No,
at this
dude.
being
Oh, dude.
For me, the way I look at this being like one huge pot is like the point isn't for like one item to be more popular than the other, that kind of thing. The point is to just show like all of these people coming together to help fundraise money for this cause.
Yeah.
So I mean, like one item isn't necessarily more valuable than the other in this situation.
Yo, it's a bundle. You're
So-
you're,
yeah,
yo, you're,
yeah.
you're winning a fucking.
So
You're winning
you could
a
be-
Little Rock
Who's-
music scene
who,
starter
what's
pack.
what,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
honestly, I can already foresee this. Like, dude, the odds are in anyone's hands. Someone's probably gonna put down $100 bill, right?
could still
You could
lose.
put in
Oh.
$10. You get $300 worth of stuff for $10.
That's
It's
it.
crazy.
Yo,
It's crazy.
That Jungle Juice test press, I sold. Somebody sold one on Discogs for like $60.
Yeah,
What's
it's
that?
crazy. That's crazy.
It's goofy, but like I don't know why. Why I have a closet with like 30 of them.
I know.
I don't know why somebody would pay $60 for it.
I know
but-
there's more though.
Because they don't.
I saw some more today on the post.
No. There is more.
Oh,
I
you're
have-
not done. Okay.
I'm
It
not
Just
even
at
halfway
15
through.
minutes.
Oh, not even halfway. Oh shit.
No, we're on.
Y'all just turn off.
Okay,
my
okay.
mic.
We're
I'm
on
on control. I'm off the rails.
We're on
Yo, I've
14
had
right
like
now.
5 beers. I'm off the rails.
Let's keep going.
So the band Dirt Wizard.
Yep.
Yo,
they're
great
throwing in a
Shout out
shirt.
there, Wizard.
So they're throwing in a shirt. All is at an end. They're throwing in like a merch bundle. So it's like a
Word.
shirt, it's
A lot of shit.
stickers, like I think a CD or two, like that kind of thing.
Good for them. Shout out all
That's the
that in.
beautiful thing
Cut
about
off
this
that
too is
Thursday.
like, if for example, if you throw in stuff and this goes to someone who doesn't know much about the scene or something like that, or like doesn't know about your band, like this is just free promotion for you. Like this is free marketing.
This is all local right now.
Yeah, I mean,
The whole
I don't think
thing's
there's
local,
anything
man.
on.
I
here
mean,
that
like, the
isn't,
people
like,
throwing
some
in
sort
stuff,
of
like,
local
I'm just-
business or. But we've got Eyes Up. They're throwing in a CD and stickers. They don't have any shirts right
Shout out,
now.
Eyes Up.
Shout out.
Shout out. dude.
Incredible band, really
Very
cool
good band.
dudes.
Yes, they have a lot of potential. I'm
Sickest
excited.
bass photo of all time.
that picture is insane. I saw that and I was like,
It's the scariest thing of
What?
all time.
I
Yeah.
have to see this. You have to show me.
Oh, I definitely will.
Past Comfort. They're donating a T-shirt and then some enamel pins and like
Shout out.
stickers. and
Very
things
good
like
band.
that.
I saw you post some pictures about them. I was like, I never listened to this band.
They just played
Fuck
at
it.
South on Main. Yeah.
So
Yes.
yes, those pictures. So I pulled up that band on Spotify, and like it's cool. Very good, very good. Shout out. I'm excited to see new young. They're new, right? Yes.
Yeah, they're
Oh, I'm an
New-ish.
asshole then. If I'm saying, I'm
No,
excited
I mean
to see
it's
new
within
bands
like
that's
maybe
been
the
playing
past
for
year and a
5 years.
half.
Okay.
Yeah. No,
Sure,
they haven't
they're
been around
doing-
for a
yeah,
super
sure,
long
sure.
time.
Shout out Past Comfort. That's cool. They're doing good stuff.
stays in Vegas. That band is donating like this huge merch pack. So like, I think it's like a T-shirt or two, CDs, fucking stickers and all kinds of shit. So
Deep out here.
yeah, like it's like this huge
I
merch
really do
pack.
want to put. I want to get a raffle, but it's like I feel bad because I'm putting something in.
Yo,
but like
but straight
I
up,
want.
there's a lot of bands.
It's all about raising money.
Exactly.
There's a lot of bands that are donating shit that I'm not even really familiar with. And I would
Exactly.
consider myself well versed in like Little Rock music in general, just
Yeah,
in the mass scope of things. So like that's cool. I'm excited to like discover new shit. So
Dude, they're gonna have a fucking truck to get
I'm
this
gonna have to
shit
bring
out
like
of the
a big
venue,
ass
dude.
box to be like, hey,
So we got a U-Haul
shipping-
for the person
Yo,
that
if
wins.
you win the raffle, shipping is not included.
So that's something important to say. Like, obviously, this is like most raffles. You have to be there.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, don't-
Of course.
oh,
Obviously,
Fuck
like
you
if you're not there,
And if you're not there,
Not there,
it
I'm
better be.
kicking your fucking. I'm coming to your house and beating your ass.
Talking over each
like
other.
if you're not there when we call your
off
number,
the
we're just
rails.
gonna go to the next
I need to
number.
go.
No, dude, you don't gotta go. This is fantastic.
But we're just gonna go to the next number, obviously. So I mean, if you throw down a bunch of money and then you leave, that's on
left.
you.
Yeah,
Don't
fuck
be
you.
upset at anybody.
Shit,
at
I'm
that point.
taking your.
But
raffle.
only a couple more
All right, go.
so far.
Right.
The band Levels, they're donating one of their full lengths that they just put out. So physical
Very
CD.
cool.
I did see that.
That man bust their ass.
CD.
Good. Shout out levels.
Shout out.
Good job on you guys.
Brigade Skateboards is donating something. They haven't
Wow.
specified what yet.
Shout out brigade.
Shout out
A
Brigade.
mystery.
Make it happen. Oh, I'm excited.
They haven't quite specified what yet. I'm still waiting on the
Zach
exact
Ward, the
details.
man of mystery. I'm
He-
donating.
Well, he sent me,
Won't tell
he
you
sent me a
what.
couple different things.
It'll
but,
be a thing.
but didn't say specifically what. So when I get that figured out, I'll let all of you guys know.
Okay.
And then the last one, Motion Music Management. So Tanner Morris, he's donating 2 different things in one package. So basically, guest list +1 to any of his upcoming shows in the Little Rock scene.
Fire.
And then also he's donating a laminate. And what this laminate will give you is 50% off any of his upcoming shows. So
For
half
what,
off
the rest
any
of
of his
the year?
upcoming shows in any market he books in. So if he does a show in Memphis, Little Rock, wherever it happens to be, you pay half the door price. So, but those are all the items that we have so far. I mean, there are some that the people in this room are excited about, and they're the ones involved in the show. I think it's a really cool way, again, just for those bands that maybe can't play or like they can't come to the show to just be involved,
Right.
and have their own part in this whole thing.
Yeah.
So
And if
Yeah.
you live far away and you want to do your part, we're not going to do a donations online thing. I feel like that's too complex and too
Yeah, it's
complicated.
For this, it
complicated to
is.
have
Yeah,
funds
man.
coming in. So, and people with you
But
know,
what I
how-
want to say is like those people specifically, like the people who used to live here and want to help and they no longer live here, just
out to the show.
well, either
come,
come
out to the show
or share.
fuck you, and we don't want
no,
I'm just playing.
stands on another level.
The rails.
Just share this around.
I agree
Just
with that.
tell as many people as possible. If you have to, get on the event and go to tag your friends and just tag your fucking friends. Like that helps so much. And if you're gonna share it, I do know a little something about that Facebook algorithm. You have to make words above the share. It makes it worth more. Yeah. For
Shout
some
out
reason,
Mark Zuckerberg.
fuck Mark Zuckerberg. Fuck ass
way to go.
bitch.
yeah,
Fucking shitty
really,
ass
really
algorithm.
important. I mean,
Thank you for taking advantage of all the
Yeah.
hardworking
Yeah.
folks like us and fucking manipulating.
Yeah, piece of shit. Corporate
goal
shill.
the goal over the week. Obviously, we've just announced most of the items. I mean, all the items that have been donated so far here on the podcast. If you're listening to it, you'll hear that. But if you're also listening to this, we're going to be putting out pictures of it all throughout the week. Various different items.
Hey, thank you for getting all this together.
For sure.
Beautiful.
We're going to be doing that all throughout the week, just to drive conversation, to drive conversation about the show, the raffle, these bands that are involved. We really want this to be an opportunity to just bring everybody up and bring everybody together, and just show not only people in Little Rock that are skeptical of the music scene, but the entire country. Like, hey, you need to come play a show in Little Rock.
Right.
Like,
Yes.
we're fixing up our
Yes.
venues. We're getting everybody together. We're breaking barriers as far as genres and things of that nature. Like, this is a place that you definitely need to come
Yes.
Yes.
And we're
Big
gonna keep
agree.
that
Big
shit
agree.
going.
We're doing. We have beautiful, amazing bands in like 10 different genres that are fucking breaking barriers, doing cool shit. So, shout out Little Rock.
Yeah,
Dude,
man.
I'm just-
We're gonna keep it going too.
Think about this. You know the first shows we talked about? Think about someone's first show being this. It ain't even happened yet, I know, but
Oh, it will be.
that's gonna be fire.
If you're coming out on Friday, bring somebody who hasn't
New.
came out to a show. When Terminal Nation plays, have them stand in the back, but bring somebody out for the first time.
My oldest friend in the world is bringing his 5-year-old son, and his first concert's going to be his godfather's concert.
He should leave after your band.
Yeah,
Dude.
Hell
No, I already told him.
It just hit me in my brain. That's why I was like, dude, I
No,
gotta
he can stage.
I didn't say that.
yo.
I did say when I'm done, go to the back.
Yo, what's beautiful though, what we're all referencing go to the back. So Terminal Nation has picked up a reputation of having very crazy,
Nefarious fans.
Sure. But the beautiful thing is, like,
I've seen
nobody's like scared or whatever. We have 4 very eclectic bands that most people would never guess would ever play together. We're all playing together. We're all fucking enjoying each other's company. We're all enjoying each other's music.
Right.
We're there to have a good time. We're there for the bigger cause. If you're coming out Friday, give a new band a chance.
Right.
There's probably a lot of you who are coming out who haven't listened to all 4 bands playing.
Right.
There's probably a lot of you coming out who may be familiar with 1 or 2 bands, whatever. Give something new a shot. You might dig it. You might not, whatever. But like, we're all coming together to do one thing. We can all
Come
do the same
open-minded,
thing.
man.
Yo, meet us in the middle.
Yeah.
You can come. What we're doing is we're breaking barriers. You can do the same thing and give something new a shot.
Very well said, Stan. Fuck you, Jeremy.
Hey man,
What did
it's
you
not that
what-
compressed. They ain't gonna hear.
volume on
They
his
ain't gonna
phone,
hear.
dude.
They ain't gonna hear. It's
okay.
Look, you
Cardinal
put me on blast.
sin,
Now we're
bro.
making a
Put
big
me
deal
on
about it. What if they
blast
don't
like
hear
that.
it?
I put compressors on everything. They're going to hear it.
They ain't gonna hear that.
So come out early. Come out on time. Come out early. Watch the first band. Stay to the last band.
Hey, we didn't even go over what Kurt's doing.
What am I doing?
Dude, he's shooting every band.
He's so humble. He forgot what he
what
was
am I
doing.
doing?
See that?
I
Yeah.
like that. I like that.
Yeah.
The best fucking photographer in our scene right now.
I'm excited to see
straight
what
up,
these
one of the
dudes
best
pictures.
live.
You take amazing
Yo,
pictures.
one of the best live band photographers in the fucking United States
Fucking
of America.
United
I swear
States.
to God, I'm gonna kick this guy's ass by the time we're done with this podcast.
I know.
Because I'm like, there's this very prominent hardcore, I guess, blog or website, publicity page, if you will,
Yeah.
called No Echo. And the dude, I've talked with the guy a little bit, and he was like, yo, if you know of a good band from Arkansas, send them my way. If you know of a good photographer or a good fest or whatever, send them my way. I'm like, yo, this dude Kurt takes fucking amazing pictures of fucking bands like Under Oath, fucking Turnstile, fucking Knock
everyone.
Loose, like fucking incredible bands
Yeah,
of
every picture he
multiple
takes,
genres.
dude.
They're fucking unbelievable. Do a feature on him. He's like, hell yeah, tell him to hit me up. So I sent Kurt the dude's email, and he was like, oh, I forgot. And I was like,
yes.
Turd.
I'm kicking Kurt's ass.
Fucking turd.
Damn, bro. Anyway,
but
shout out
Kurt.
to fucking Kurt Lunsford,
He's taking
man.
pictures of all. I know he probably
And the
doesn't
fucking
want
raffle, too. This was
He set up the
That was
raffle.
his
set up the
idea,
raffle,
I know he
dude.
doesn't really probably want us saying this, and he's probably gonna.
He's got that kind heart, bro.
He's taking pictures of
know.
all the bands on Friday. A photographer of his stature should probably be charging all the bands.
Dude,
out
he should
the
be
ass.
making like $400 or $500 fucking dollars that night at
Yeah,
least.
chill out,
Hey,
relax.
hey,
dude.
it's
I
'cause-
don't
hey,
disagree with that.
No, it's because it's Mr. Steal Your Girl. It's okay. Watch out, y'all. Watch out.
You can't bring your girl around, Kurt.
But
No.
do it. Yo, Kurt Lunsford takes incredible pictures. He does. He
Amazing.
documents the music scene
He-
in an incredible
literally
way.
my
That
favorite-
No one, they literally,
dude,
literally no one else has done. in
Literally
the
my
rock.
favorite photographer right under Ryan
Straight up.
Russell. Like
Straight
you
up.
are my fucking...
So your second favorite
Yes,
photographer.
second favorite photographer.
That's pretty fire.
Hey, listen, I'm into photography, bro. I'm sorry, I have to give him top build because he shot every band I've ever loved.
You're definitely my
That's
top.
a-
So
yo,
have I,
that's
Corey.
Love.
Yeah, but did you design Paramore's album artwork?
I could have.
I could have. Could have been a contender.
I think Kurt is up there with some of the best photographers in the country.
I
He's at a
wholeheartedly
disadvantage.
agree.
He's at a
Agree.
disadvantage because he's from Arkansas.
Yeah.
I
If
completely
he was
disagree
from-
with that.
If he was
think
from
so?
Los Angeles or New York, he would be on the same level
you
or
think
looked at
so?
as like Angela Owens or something like
I
that.
think
But-
there's more than enough talent here, and I feel sorry for everyone that isn't paying attention to Arkansas.
Okay.
I'll
like
take that.
In
but
more
I
ways
like
than
that.
just bands. Like in more ways than just bands. I mean, think of
got
like
talent.
all of the shit that Arkansas is tied into. Like I talk to people about this all the time. Like music, movies, like
Yeah, we do have a movie
Skateboarding,
fest.
like-
Speaking of movies, who in Arkansas makes movies?
No, dude, we have our own film festival now.
kind
They
I
just
know we
did
have film
fucking
festival.
like True
Yo,
Detective.
Craig
in
Wynn.
Hey, if
West
anybody is
Arkansas
listening and
like,
wants to film a slasher movie, I would play a great
Talk to
bad guy.
Craig
Hodgson
Wynn,
Reeves
dude.
has
I
their
would
horror
play,
film
I would play
festival every
great.
year.
Yo, I have a slasher build,
Dude, Craig Wynn.
right?
He said, "I got
called-
Hey,
you, dude.
seriously, hey,
You
I have
coming?
the build,
Stan,
right?
Stan, Craig Wynn, seriously, get a hold of him.
Okay,
He's a cinematographer.
Linking
He's
him.
fucking amazing.
Okay, if he's doing a horror
Super
movie,
nice
I just want to
He'll
stab
do
people
whatever.
for 2 hours.
No, yeah.
It'll be more.
Man, I
than
can
that.
be killed
in
at
a
the
movie.
end. That's gotta be. Yeah, that's gotta be. I know
No,
that
you can't get killed, man. It's gonna be a
I'll
sequel.
die, but I just gotta
Sequel.
stab a lot of people in 2 hours.
All right. Well,
Well,
dude, it's 8:06. Stan, you have an 8:15 out. Is that it?
Yo, we can go however we want.
Stan
however
said
long
this
we
needs to be quick.
Yeah, yeah. And we're
want.
fucking
No,
in
let's
2
keep
hours.
going. Let's keep. We got.
He was talking about the Facebook Live. He was talking.
Power runs out.
He was talking about Facebook Live. It needs to be quick.
Let's break the record. You hold the record still. I thought
Yeah.
Sean was going to beat it. He did not.
He didn't. He tried though. He
tried.
Was very
Yeah.
triumphant
Yeah.
effort.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, did we cover everything we need to cover? Or?
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm
is anybody
good, man.
missing
I'm
anything?
How about all the
Spencer?
bands playing Friday?
Tommy,
Farewell
not-
Skateco. How about everyone plug their shit for a little bit? Is My Hands to War doing anything new that
Yes,
we need to be
actually.
aware of?
Did you finally get the password to your My Hands to Work?
No, dude, we started a new one.
Damn
Okay,
it.
there you go. Great.
Okay,
I
cool.
get a
Every
separate
band
chat?
run through
All
the
right,
shit.
we're gonna
Run
plug
through
our
the
shit. We're gonna
Farewell
right,
Skateco.
we're gonna plug our shit. Okay, so My Hands to War. We got locked out, and I contacted Instagram twice. They never replied. We went through all the motions.
Shout out Instagram.
Fuck
Shout out to
Mark
Facebook
Yo,
Zuckerberg.
I'm
for
on my way
buying
to
them.
Silicon Valley. We're gonna fucking fight.
Okay, so we have a new Instagram. It's MHTW Band. If you type that in, it'll pop right up.
at MHTW
Yes.
band. No underscores.
No.
Perfect.
On Instagram. Twitter's MHTW Band also. So if you do that, you'll find us. It's fucking stupid, but it is what it
You guys
is.
already have 56 followers.
Yeah, not bad
like
for
a
a day.
day.
57
crazy.
now.
Oh, okay.
Well, we have our own. We have our own. My Hands to War is the weirdest band in this state. I feel like because we have our own following that is almost. A lot of those people that come to our shows are that's the only show locally they go to. They're not like local band people.
Well, then they're posers.
Yeah, but they're great to us, and they tell jokes on stage.
Shout out posers.
Right? Yeah, hell yeah. MHW posers. We are playing a brand new song.
Yo, that's
Yes.
sick. Okay, cool.
It's
Great show to do it at.
It's
Good job.
So
it's the most insane song we've ever written.
Okay. I like the
It
sound of this.
fucking actually hurts me to play it physically. It is hard as fuck to do.
I don't know if I want to applaud that, but
It's about
Don't hurt yourself.
it's about 1,000 beats a minute.
Wow.
It's not the craziest song
Yo,
we've ever
are
written.
You guys a grindcore band now?
Yeah, we're trying. It's not the craziest song we've ever written. It's just the hardest, most complex song we've ever written. And honestly, that's it for that. We have a new Instagram. We're constantly on Facebook and shit.
MHTW Band.
Yes.
Just followed them.
Thanks, guys.
Yes.
58 followers.
Oh, they're at 60. They're at 60.
60.
Oh shit. Kurt, go ahead, man.
Oh, what am I talking
Plug
about?
yourself.
Plug my
61 followers.
song. You really need that buzzer.
I know.
Dude.
I'm gonna get it.
Yo,
Thank God.
Yo,
Thank
next
God.
time you have me on the podcast, I'm just bringing an air horn. I'm gonna be.
Do you have Dude, people will
Do I
die.
need to
That
bring
would
an
be
air horn on
incredible.
Friday?
Hi, I'm Kurt.
Please.
I take pictures of bands and people. What are you telling me? Are you telling me
Plug
something?
your shit.
Plug my shit?
Yeah.
I have a website.
Yep.
I have an Instagram. They're both my name.
Plus photography,
What's
right?
your name?
My name is Kurt Lunsford, not
No,
Lunsford.
no D.
No D.
I had to
Spell
find
it
that
for
out
the
hard
people.
way.
LUNS.
LUNSFORD. I almost forgot how to
There
spell
is
my
a
last
dude, I
name
think
because he said the D, and I was like, it's there, but it's not there.
So I think there is a dude on this earth that is named Kurt Lunsford.
He's not. He's
No?
I don't know.
Well, I tagged him in something one time, and I was like,
Yes.
"Holy shit, that's not you!" And I untagged it. So maybe I'm wrong.
I get tagged in fish soup by Asian people all the time.
That's sick.
like
Hell yeah.
literal
Shout out
fish
Asian.
soup.
Like actual fish, and it's bowls of fish soup. It's hilarious.
That's
Shout
incredible.
out fish and soup.
Shout out China.
Spencer with the win.
Yeah, I mean, I take pictures. That's all I care to do. I love bands. I love music. I love just being able to support the scene and just give back to people that have been so nice and friendly to me over the years, and then especially with Vino's, like a lot of people in this room and just a lot of people just within the music scene. Vino's and Downtown Music Hall are how I met these people. Like they're how I made a lot of the friends that I still have today.
Right. Same.
I mean, I've met people through that led to the job I have now. Like different like photography things that I've been able to do, like things that I never thought I would be able to do through those venues and just through people just being genuine and nice and just wanting to collaborate and be friendly. So anytime I have the opportunity to give back to those people and give back to, the scene in general, I try to do it. So
Well said. Good job. Thank you very much.
We love you.
Yeah, we all. Jeremy, plug your shit.
At Farewell Skate Co. Find me on there. My personal is at Sniggerbur, and I will spell that. It's just going to be SNYGGABUR. Yeah, so you can find us on there. Follow us. Well, support. We'll support back, of course. And to Tommy, what you got, man? No, you don't.
Yeah. Friday's the show, man.
Friday is the show.
What band are you in? What do you?
Yeah, what band are you in, dude? Plug in your Instagram. Wait.
Go for gold. I'm the bass player. Go for gold.
Hey,
I knew it, dude. I knew it.
I think Stan's got all the plugs on it.
Yeah. I got to stand
Probably
for the
should
plug.
talk about it.
Stan's the plug.
So Terminal Nation is playing on Friday. We were thrown the task of headlining the show. So I think it was explained to me that it would be soft band and progressively get more aggressive into us. So we are hoping to go all out. People are expecting
go
it
for
to be
gold.
we're hoping to go for gold. So I guess it was explained to me that it would be gradually getting more aggressive as the time comes. So when we play on Friday, it will be very aggressive. I hope we got a lot of interesting things planned that I don't think I would reveal here. But this show is going to be unlike any show that we've ever played before, and unlike any show that we'll ever play again. We're doing a lot of crazy fucking shit. We're pushing the boundaries a little bit for Friday, so I hope that you come out.
Y'all don't even know, man.
Y'all
Plug in
do
them
not even
tags.
know.
Plug in them tags.
Hey, y'all really don't know.
Y'all don't know.
Shit.
We're going above
Dude.
and beyond.
So this is what's happening.
We're putting on for Little Rock.
I put on for my city.
So Kurt is taking pictures of the bands earlier in the night. We might have Kurt take some pictures to give you a hint a few hours. If you're on the
that's a good
fence
idea. I
about
like that.
coming
I like that
and
idea.
you want to maybe keep an eye on the internet about 6, 7 o'clock on Friday, and then
Pay
you'll
attention
maybe
to
see
that.
some pictures that will motivate you to come out if you were on the fence. But yeah, we're hoping to have a crazy night. Come out, enjoy yourself. Don't come with a shitty attitude. We got a lot of different bands, a lot of different people coming out. I want everyone to fucking get along, have a good fucking time. If you got a bad attitude, leave that shit
Yeah,
in
it's about
2007
community.
where it belongs.
A lot of
Seven, way back when.
A lot of Terminal Nation first on Friday. We're playing a new song. We just had a single drop via
Two new
No
songs.
Echo called Ice Watch. We're playing that song live for the first time ever on Friday. We're playing a new song off the LP for the first time ever on Friday. We're playing all the old hits. We got fucking 3 other incredible bands playing with us, so it should be a badass time. I really want to help Vino's out for the betterment of our music community, so I hope you guys come out and fucking rock with us.
Where can we follow you at?
We don't have an Instagram.
No, I mean, you got a
there
Twitter?
is a random guy at Terminal Nation. We got the band name from an Infest song, and I'm sure this guy got his Twitter handle from an Infest song. So if you want to tag at Terminal Nation, fuck it, go for it, whatever. He seems like a nice guy. He's got that Instagram handle. He plays in a band called Goo Lagoon, which is actually a grindcore band from Boston. They do like SpongeBob themed goofy songs. They're actually
Look this
kind
up
of
after this.
Yeah.
fucking
Like, I have to
sick.
look
I'm
it
not
up.
gonna lie, Goo Lagoon is actually sick. Shout out Goo Lagoon.
Take it to the shop and put it in the PA.
Okay,
Yeah.
small world. Goo Lagoon actually released a split 7-inch record with ACXDC, which
Yes.
was put out on
AC/DC.
To Live a Lie Records, which is putting out the next Terminal Nation record.
Wow.
Hey.
Friday, February 21st.
Tight. Yes.
Terminal Nation, Anti-Proud Boy Power Violence, doing a split 7-inch with Neckbeard Death Camp, Fedora Crushing, Anti-Fascist Black Metal War Machine, coming out on Two Live a Lie Records. They also did some Goo Lagoon records. Check that record out. We're playing some new songs from that on Friday. I didn't mean to go into the big tangent that I went into, but I just started going.
Dude,
Stan is the
Who's
king
next?
of tangents, bro.
Ice Watch, motherfucker.
Ice Watch on Friday for the first time live ever. We're
That's
hoping
sick.
Kurt's taking some crazy shots of us. It'll catch some attention from people
I see
all
somebody
over.
throw a chair again.
Somebody,
coming for that
I
fucking
wouldn't
mic.
encourage that, but goddamn it, if you're your own person, take, whatever.
I think Tommy is.
This is adult jungle juice, man. No.
Like some motherfuckers just walk out after like the first or second band, don't stay for the whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm catching them in the parking lot.
Do it, man.
Fucking done with
Yeah,
it.
this is one of those. This is one of those stay for everything shows.
Yeah, stay for everything. But I understand if we're not your cup of tea, you can stay in the
Let's
back.
just put it
It's
this
cool.
way, like-
I get it.
The way that this show is on pace, if you come to see one or two bands and then you leave and plan to come back, you probably will not get back into the room.
Right.
Oh, you won't get your spot back.
Yo, that's
No
a great
way.
point. Yeah, that's a great point. If
Yeah.
you're like, hey, I just want to see maybe one band and they're playing later in the night, big fucking mistake, buddy.
Yeah,
you
you
want to
might
come out
not get
early.
in.
I had a coworker that was like, "Oh, I'll just come to see John in My Hands of War." He's like, "Oh, I'll just show up to see your band," and we were both like, "No, you should be there early. Like, you might not
get
be
in.
able
Yo,
to
if
get
you
in
want
to
to
see
come
that
out just
band.
to see fucking My Hands to War or just to see Terminal Nation or just to see fucking Go for
It's not a
Gold,
smart idea.
This is
you're
not the
taking
show for
you're,
you.
You're
No.
taking a big risk.
Yeah.
I would suggest being there from the beginning. If you want to leave, that's on you. But fucking, you may
show is-
not
here's
be able
the-
to get
Here's
back
the
in.
deal, though, man. Every band is playing 25, 30-minute sets. It's going to be a 2.5 hour night. What do you got to lose? For fuck. Yeah, no, every band's playing 25, 30 minutes.
25, 30-minute sets.
No, 25 to 30 minutes. So, My Hands to War probably the only band that could do that. Because they have like 400 songs and y'all play like 8 minutes.
17 songs in like 10 minutes. Yeah.
No, well, we have 2 hours of material.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
Why don't you brag
incredible.
about
I am, a little.
Well, they've been a band forever.
it? That's true. They haven't been a band for like
Fucking
what?
a decade.
Fucking forever. Yeah.
That's forever.
Yeah.
Most bands quit it a decade.
Oh, we did.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Spencer
go
Vinson,
for gold, bro.
Mr. Spencer Vincent.
Yeah, plugging
to
them,
the
plugging them
microphone, please.
Instagrams. and-
Hold on, get your app out.
All right. So Go for Gold on Twitter is Go FOR Gold AR with the @ sign in front of it.
Okay, where?
on-
Typically, yeah.
But on
hope.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Instagram,
Thank you.
I put mine with the pound
that's
sign.
How
I
handles,
thought I was drunk.
handles are thing.
This fucking guy.
Go for no. It's GO the number 4
Holy shit.
GOLD
Wow.
On
What the
Instagram.
fuck
AR
is
on
this algebra,
Instagram.
dude?
So it's go number 4 gold on Instagram
Yeah.
and go
FOR
FOR gold on
Twitter.
AR. Go for gold AR on Twitter.
Yes, but it's Go for Gold AR on both, but one is a number and
Right.
AR
right.
does not
Instagram's
stand
the
for
number.
assault
Instagram's the number.
Instagram is the number. We got some cool shit lined up. We're waiting on some.
Are y'all going to play any new tracks?
Yes,
Are you gonna play any new tracks?
Y'all are?
We are playing 2 new tracks.
Go for
So
Gold.
color design.
You heard it here first, motherfucker.
So wait a minute. So every I don't think
Color design. You got to play a new song.
So basically,
Pressure's on.
Yeah, so every band's going to have a new song.
Hey, do we have to speak for Color Design since they're not here?
I mean,
We
I
should
could
definitely
call
shout them
Sean.
out. and-
Yeah.
We should shout them out, but Sean's working. I do
Yeah,
believe.
yeah, no, cool.
I wish we could get them on
make it tonight.
FaceTime and it could go through this.
So Color Design just recently, a couple days ago, played in Chicago,
Dude.
like yesterday or 2
Yeah,
days
they
ago.
said
It
they had a
was,
blast.
2 days ago. Yeah.
So shout out Color Design. That's fucking incredible. That's good to see them making that 12, 13-hour journey up
it's
that
It's
a-
way.
only 9, but with the snow, it's probably like that.
Okay, whatever. But yeah, yo, shout out.
Dude, me and my dad made it there twice, 9 hours.
Fuck, is that close?
Yeah.
We gotta go.
It's
Yo,
not.
shout out
Orleans that
Chicago.
close.
Terminal
We went
Nation
to
coming
Chicago.
soon.
That took a
It took
long
us like
time.
13 hours.
Yo, whoever books the Rumble in Chicago, put us on that. But yeah, yo, shout out Color Design. They're fucking a great band. They're doing cool shit.
They are doing bullshit. They're playing Montreal.
One of my
this year.
favorite local bands
That's cool.
ever.
That's very cool. That's very cool. They have a very
Sean
unique
was just
sound.
here a couple weeks ago, man. He was laying it all
Yo,
out.
they have a very Color Design is a very very unique band. They have a very if you're tired of all these modern shoegaze bands sounding all the fucking same, Color Design has. Yo, they do though. Am I wrong? No. Okay.
no.
So Color Design has a little bit of post-hardcore flair, early or that
Ooh, yeah,
that
yeah.
mid-era Revelation after the first early Revelation, like your Far Side kind of vibe going on. They got a little bit of grit to them than most of the shoegaze bands are bringing to the table. They're a very good band. They do a lot of cool
Also,
shit.
they're just one of those bands. If you feel like everything bad has happened in your life, listen to them because it'll all go away. Because the emotion they give you, it's like, oh shit, my life's not that bad. I guess it's just an emotion.
If there's one thing that Arkansas bands do well, it's make depressing fucking music.
Woo, we good at it now.
No, I swear though. Am I wrong? Think of any Arkansas band. Goddamn, they got some depressing ass songs.
Slick Rip.
Yep. I mean, Bitter Times getting back together, but that's another subject.
Oh, yeah?
But
Okay.
maybe I don't know what.
Yo, is that the T? Is
What?
this
I don't know.
Is
I
this
don't-
the T?
How many
Is that the
exclusives am I
T?
going to
All
get
of them.
tonight?
Is that the
Jeez.
T? It's going to be totally different if that does happen. But I'm just all I'm saying right now.
I have a question for all of the bands playing. The guy, you guys are here. Is anybody doing any covers?
Yes. We are.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
So
are.
Go for Gold's going to come. Speaking of the thing.
I can't tell.
Hold on.
Should I leave?
No,
say?
no.
You did a
What-
cover
oh,
the
no.
last show.
We did. Yeah, we did a neck.
I think it'd be a nice
cover.
treat for anybody that listens to this.
cover?
But it's up to you.
We're
Well, I mean,
we're covering the story so far. We're covering 2 songs from them, but one's pretty much an intro that runs into another one. So
Okay.
okay.
Hell yeah.
Great band.
Speaking
of-
I
that
don't
kinda
know if
gives it
I don't
away,
like
but
that
doesn't.
band at all, actually. But they stayed at my apartment one time.
Did y'all
They were nice. They did my dishes. So
Did y'all
Hey.
shout out the story so far.
Hey. Did y'all hear the new Slipknot song?
Yeah.
No. Is it good? I heard it was
It's
sick.
fucking brutal.
It's very in your
Yo,
face.
shout out Slipknot if
Did
you're
you-
not doing anything on Friday. Come
come
out.
out, Slipknot. Come out.
Do you know who their fucking new drummer is? Jay Weinberg.
Wow.
Yeah.
Max Weinberg's son.
Yeah.
He is fucking incredible.
All right.
He joined like right before they played here, like in 2004.
Dude, I didn't know that. I just found this out days ago, so it's all
Yeah.
new news to me. Because I heard their new song today, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? Slipknot is back. Damn. All right. So I think we're good. Are y'all good?
We're great.
We're good.
Yeah.
We've covered
Spencer?
everything.
Anything?
I'm good.
I'm
Tommy?
excited. This is going to be a badass show. I'm excited.
I'm fucking beyond. Dude, I'm literally like, I can't even function right now. I'm so excited.
I really want to see this be shows that be a show that people talk about for years. Not only just for like the good it's doing for Vinos in the scene, but just like how insane it's going to be. How many people are going to be
Yes.
packed in that room?
Yo.
How crazy all
Yes.
the bands are going to go. All of that.
Let this be not only somebody's first show, let this be somebody's stepping stone show. Let this be a show where they go to and they're like, holy shit, I got to go to the next show.
Right.
Yeah.
I got to go to the next show.
Bring your fucking friends.
Yes,
Like,
absolutely.
yes.
Bring people who've never been to a show. Give them a heads up. Let them know to stand in the back as the night progresses. Let them scoot further on to the back. But enjoy themselves. Everybody come with a good attitude.
Yes.
Come with an open mind. We're here to have a fucking good time. We're here to put on. We're here to not only rebuild the stage. We're here to rebuild
the
Little
scene.
Rock's
Yes.
music scene.
Rebuild the scene.
We're,
Hey, we're all here for a good time, but that stage, a long time.
yeah.
So, like,
yeah.
hey.
So
All right.
we're here for the future. So fucking
just
y'all ride the wave with us.
Just to go back to it, I mean, the question of like, why are we doing this? Why isn't Vino's doing this? If we don't do this, I mean, who else is going to? Like, we're the ones that benefit from this venue.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not speaking for me specifically. I'm
though.
a photographer. I mean, I do because it gives me a place.
Yeah.
It gives me
gives you a
clients,
platform.
You know,
Yeah.
all of
Definitely
that.
speaking for you,
but
bro.
I mean, we all benefit from this place, and it being the best that it can be, it just brings all of us up and makes it easier for us all to do better and reach more people
Right.
and go further. So, I mean, the question of like, why is it Vino's just doing this? For one, they don't want to, but for two, like, this is giving us an opportunity to step in and say, hey, this is ours now.
Yeah.
Like, we're taking charge of this for
Yes.
the people, by the people. You know,
For the people,
this
yeah.
is our opportunity to do that.
100%.
So, see you Friday, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, definitely. Everyone listening, come out.
I might show up.
Hope to see you there, bro.
With all that said, guys, check out the podcast. We were on fucking YouTube, Spotify, Crashcast. We're on fucking.
You're on.
I would
You
hope
guys got
so.
your own
You have
website?
your
Apple
Hey!
Podcasts. We're on Podbean. We're on Castbox. We're on so many fucking places. Tell all your friends if you could. Give us a review because that's what matters. That's what I can
Download
sell
it.
to promoters. Downloading is the
Download
most
it.
important thing. Streaming is okay, but if you're going to stream it, please listen to the whole thing, even the outro music. It helps more than you think. We are on all social media at Crashcast and on Twitter, CrashCastPod1. And if there's anything else, guys, we good?
We are good. Bow, 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 bow.
With all that said, everybody, as always, thank you for listening.
Yeah.